Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Review. A little bit of a delay starting this one up. The download for the video didn't work, and then it decided to take forever. It is 40 minutes long, so I sort of get it, but, you know. Or maybe it's it. It doesn't want me to see this. It doesn't want me to continue. Wouldn't be the first time that's happened on a review series, let's be real. But we're still here today. And yes, because I'm joined once again by our usual guest, by his request, Aiden DeBest.
Hi! So, I'm not gonna leave my face cam on because I hop around like a hot tamale. I don't know if that makes any sense. But I need to show off this.
Oh, I saw it briefly. Well, you're not standing still now.
Other way, my camera's
You were in frame before.
Anyways, the side of my sleeve here says Mermaid Tails. Zane Crab here. I got the Zane one. And yeah, I'm not gonna leave my camera on because I may not even keep this sweater on the whole stream anyways. I mean, because I make it hot in my room. Well, you know, I'm wearing a shirt under it, and my room gets really hot fast, so I'm probably just gonna take it off now. But I wanted to show that off because I got that yesterday.
Nice, so, yeah, very understandable. You know, I just remembered I got these trousers for Christmas that have zip pockets, which means that I can actually have I can wear non-zip pocket jackets again, which means I can actually return to wearing the Zane hoodie. Actually, because I haven't done that in a while. Ever since I dropped my phone out of it, and we spent a long time panicking over where it actually went because I dropped it outside of a car.
Anyways, the Mermaid Tail poster is on the Aphmau website, so if you're enjoying Mermaid Tails, please support the merch of Mermaid Tails.
Oh, actually, speaking of a poster, I have a poster I can show off.
Oh my god, Mutant Girl poster reveal? I'm kidding. I don't think that exists yet. I want it to exist so bad. I will buy it. I will buy the Mutant Girl poster if that ever exists. I want a Mutant Girl poster. Jacob has went to the ether, so I'm going to entertain stream. I'm a hex girl, and I'm gonna cast a spell on you. I'm gonna cast a spell on you. I'm a hex girl, and I'm gonna cast a spell on you. I'm gonna cast a spell on all of you. Anyways. God, this one's gonna leave me alone. I freaked out. I don't want to say. Yeah?
I'm going to the sheets in about 5 minutes.
Okay.
So, stay here. Okay. Yeah? I was talking to my dad.
I don't think there's going to be someone at the same time, otherwise I would have... Oh, well. That probably is going to be confusing. My bit cut out of the video. I'm not sure if I remember too.
Well, hey, I sung the Hex Girl song. I'm a Hex Girl.
That is true. Those are the lyrics.
No, it's a song. I sung a bit of that. This remix...
I know. I actually remember the song. When I first watched The Witch's Ghost, my brother actually was
it's so
really
good.
Enjoyed that song particularly. Except the only lyrics you could do was "I'm a hex god, I'm gonna put a spell on you." So that just kept a thing over and over and over again.
Someone did a remix / cover, and it has like random things that Velma has said throughout the live action Scooby-Doo movies. Like she says to Damon Ritus one time. It's so good. I put the video in the private chat, but you should check out that later, Jacob.
I see. Okay,
I've been listening to that. It's so awesome. I may send it into a group chat later to like show off the song more because I heard that song and it's so good. I want everyone to hear it. Join the cult of the artist is named like Chica, which is Spanish for girl.
I am aware of that. It is also a given name if it's spelled with a K. You know.
Oh, it is spelled with a K, so you know that makes sense.
Okay. Anyways, the poster that I went to retrieve has nothing to do with Aphmau, but it is something that happened recently. I did say I was going to randomly bring up the pantomime stuff every now and then.
Oh, I don't know. I was really hoping you'd be like the Mutant Girl poster reveal. The Mutant Girl.
No.
I need the Mutant Girl poster. That is like one of my dream Mutant Girl merch.
Well, this may be an interesting substitute because it's one that they took as a thing in the actual pantomime itself, but it was also because it was the in-universe concert that was being hosted, and because I was on delivering said concert, this is the poster that we had.
Oh my god, where are you gonna put that? You should put it like on your wall when you do streams. That'd be awesome.
Well, actually, we decided we're gonna put it in on the wall, like in the foyer when you enter, so you can actually see it there. It's
Okay,
not because it's not just not just for my room, because it was actually my mum that retrieved this, so she's the one who really wants to.
Oh, but it'd be so cool. That's so cool.
One night only, which is a lie. We actually did it. We performed 3 nights, but anyway.
5 nights at Freddy's. That's what I want to hear.
Well, I mean, the character is Freddy, so I guess.
Oh yeah. Dang.
Yeah, you forgot about that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Put this down somewhere safe.
Oh, Aphmau fandom. If anyone from Aphmau fandom is watching this, and if you haven't looked up Ian's Unhealthy Obsession AMV, check it out. It's like this really cool animated video. It's with Ian and Aphmau based off like Emerald Secret and Phoenix Sharp High season 2. Totally check it out. I'm just gonna shout that out here because it's so good. I love that animation. It's so well animated. It's so pretty. It's like it's giving my street anime. Or anime style, at least.
I suppose, which was, of course, according to Aphmau herself, always somewhat of the goal. One last thing I'll have to say is that I actually got actual popcorn from the after party.
Hey, do you got milk?
So, that's what's going to be my segue back into this before we brought up random AMV.
Do you got milk, though? For Levi drink?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, milk here. Yeah.
I am the Levi drink.
I am prepared today because we've rambled on for long enough. We do this all the time.
Yeah.
And we've got a lot of video to cover, so let's go ahead and do it. Without further ado, on with the review.
Stay inside and don't let anyone in.
Oh wait, this is the merch ad. This is the merch ad of the alternate. This isn't on the website anymore because Aphmau does a lot of limited time merch now. This is not on the website.
Now she always did limited time merch.
Yeah, but it's like only lasts for like a few weeks. Before it lasts a lot longer.
I don't know. I guess.
Anyways, look at all this merch you can't buy. You can't buy.
Well, that is.
Now
I've seen a lot of those.
Hit it
yeah.
before.
To be fair, 200 units is not a lot of units for a channel of this size. Ah, yes, I recall this.
Oh, God. Wait, her scream teleported them to safe down? Okay.
Well, I mean, it's about as plausible as, Scream that just, like, knocked everyone out, and Aphmau happened to stay exactly where she was before, finding alternate versions, which
she woke up upstairs. She was in the basement when that happened, so she did get moved. She just got moved up a flight of stairs. She didn't go far.
Well, there you go. There was precedent for it already.
And they took her lighter away, but they also put the lighter on the table near where she woke up, so I don't know why they did that. Like, come on, if you're gonna take a weapon away from a passed out person that you probably should just murder, the least you could do is, like, actually put their weapon far away from them and not, 5 feet away from them? I'm just saying, that's probably not the smartest place to put their weapon that could potentially kill you.
Especially if you're planning to kill them later, which is why, I guess they're not, as organized as they appear to be. We've already covered that extensively.
Oh, hey, look, it's Rise. Not Rise. Crap, what's his name? Is it Rise? That
was Rise. Yeah.
It's Rise, I think.
Yeah, it is Rise.
I don't know. It's been a while since I watched My Iron Demons, which, by the way, I would love to actually do proper reviews on your channel for them, whatever reviews when we get closer to season 2 of My Iron Demons.
Didn't you do that? Well, didn't you do those on your channel
I did a handful in, I don't know, retrospective review, man.
Okay.
I only reviewed 4 episodes out of the whole season.
Yeah, that is true. You did kind of start doing Aphmau reviews at a very interesting time, because I think your first season 6 one was also episode 13.
Yeah, maybe.
Which I guess was just because that was the most recent one. You know, you were doing it while it was fresh, which I also get, but you know.
But also, I question the alternate's mentality of teleporting them to a safe town, which has safety, and B, or teleporting them near outside a safe town, and B, teleporting them in front of an alternate, but not just killing them.
Yeah, it does make you wonder, like, how powerful they actually are outside of, you know, their own fear. Because it does seem like some of them are very powerful to obtain these forms, but most of the other ones that you just see every now and then, they just don't, like, do much. Like, that's what it seems like why they expend, like, so much energy doing these things. I think I pointed this out in, like, other videos. We're talking about the level of energy it takes to do certain things for them. And why, you know, like, attack, and that's why they only attack, like, individually, because an en masse attack is just out of the question for them.
I don't know. I think that's more or less to give the characters a fighting chance, but at the same time, the characters keep escaping and getting out of situations because the things are stupid, which really hurts the horror aspect if the reason our characters keep surviving in this apocalyptic world is because the things in question that allegedly have intelligence. Because unlike zombies, like apparently to zombies, unlike zombies, these things have some form of intelligence. Zombies just want to eat. But like these things have some form of intelligence associated with them. Therefore, they really shouldn't be as dumb as they are in this show, which is kind of
It is still extremely limited, and that's why a lot of them don't end up being able to, you know, mimic either useful things or things with any sort of semblance of what they actually are. Like, you know, there's like giant walking burgers, for example, in one of the episodes.
I don't know. And like Aphmau does this thing, and this even extends to season 2, where it's like there's a lot of unexplained stuff, but I don't know if there's actually an explanation or if Aphmau just thinks something is scary. And it's just like, oh, this is kind of a scary concept. Entering a room and being in a labyrinth, that's kind of scary. And like being like, I don't necessarily explain this, because you could just be like, oh, wonder what's going on. Because like, I don't know if there is an explanation at mass for some of the alternates' abilities. Or
yeah, the impression that I've got, of the alternates so far, and like, you know, and the scare factor of them, is that obviously that there's the, like, you know, if one thing they do know how to do exceptionally well is incite fear. But also, fear reduces someone's rationale. If they're working at a disadvantage intellect-wise, it actually makes sense for them to put, you know, all of their chips into the fear factor to reduce, you know, the intelligence of the final victims they have.
I mean, maybe, but like, I don't know.
That's all fear makes them tastier meals or something like that. But that, I don't know.
I mean, that would be that. Well, they don't eat the people; they just kill them. I think.
Yeah,
I mean, we haven't
seen... so probably, so it is the first thing I said then, probably.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I'm gonna compare this to Dr. Hill. So in the second episode of the 60th special 3-episode series, there's this thing called an Overblue Yonder. This guy Overblue Yonder, I think the episode was called. Donna and the Doctor end up on this random space station at the edge of the universe and end up running into these things called the Not Things.
I think I've seen this one.
The Not Things look like the Doctor and Donna, but like they're a little bit off, like really long arms. So the Not Things keep chasing around Doctor and Donna to scare them, because the faster their brain works, the faster they can imitate them, the faster they could become them, essentially, so they could escape this and go to the main universe from the edge of the universe. And that was a really creative way to have the Not Things not just immediately try to kill the Doctor and Donna and be like, and add a scare factor, because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to imitate you by making your brain go fast through adrenaline and fear, so they can imitate you super fast, become you, and then pretty much go to the universe and probably destroy it or like wreak extreme havoc. I'm going to be honest. They probably would destroy the universe if they actually made it to the main world. If they managed to fully imitate Donna and the Doctor.
Or they fully imitate them, their personalities. They might have just assumed their places and no one would have known the difference.
That would also be, that's also a horrifying concept, but but yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I'm pretty sure that's almost what happens with Donna at the end, because again, I have seen this one. So So yeah, like that almost absolutely, the idea of like, someone screaming, don't leave me. Is that actually her, who's screaming, don't leave me when the doctor chooses one of them or not? Yeah, the difference I think there is probably that, they were intending to escape to somewhere else. The alternates here don't really have anywhere else to go. Like that's why they seem like much more like instinctual creatures and less, like they have a crafted intelligence or goal in mind beyond the short term, because they've got nothing else to do afterwards. It's essentially going to be like the quote of, Alexander wept for there were no more worlds to conquer. Eventually, once they get to that point. That's why, because like because they seem like much less limited intelligence, they're using the same methods essentially, from what I can tell here, but for different reasons and with different ability to do so.
I think what would help this show is because if the threat itself is a very strange threat and like doesn't have a concrete motivation or end goal, essentially, I think what this show definitely could have done better is if it like made each situation where people died or the alternates try to kill people make it like extra scary, because a lot of situations don't come off as scary. They come off kind of just like weird and like, okay.
I mean, they tried to do that with some of them, and that's why they switched to the animation to try to emphasize that, or make it gorier. I think that was the attempt. Maybe it just didn't turn out that way.
Attempt. It was
yeah. That being said, some of the deaths being circumstantial also makes sense and would be truer to a horror situation like this.
But also some of the deaths, like Kim's death, even Zane's death, were really dumb because they kind of just stood there, be like, "Oh, there's a monster." Stands there for like 2 seconds. Oh, now I'm dead.
Yes, we have already commented on those things.
Death
yes.
by stupidity.
The execution of them is a different matter altogether.
Aphmau was like, "I want to do something related to horror and horror media," and then she took added the worst parts of horror into this instead of ignoring the worst parts of horror, like the dumb characters. That she was like, no, dumb characters dying because they're stupid. I don't know. It's like,
I mean, this is based on the SMP continuity to some degree, or the SMP personality, so there are going to be dumb characters regardless, or at least some of them would be.
But like the ones who died here was like Kim and Zane weren't dumb in the SMP, or at least aren't meant to be the dumb characters in the context of SMP. They're meant to be the smarter characters.
On the episode, but yeah.
Yeah, so I guess some episodes they are meant to be smart, but and their archetypes lean more into like the smart, because Zane in the SMP is a scientist. Kim is a witch in the SMP. Don't ask me why. She just is a witch that makes a lot of potions.
Because she was the one who like carried out like the Rajak after Lucinda in season 6 wasn't able to do so. That I can follow the logic of that one more so than Zane being a scientist.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he is.
It should have been Blaze. I mean, come on, it was right there, people. But anyway, regardless, back to the video. Actually, I was gonna say that I like that we actually got a little bit of like added context of how about Casey and Rise got out of that situation, or like what happened to them at that point. But I'm surprised that I guess because it was animated, it couldn't last that long, so the animation is very short here. I wish we could have got like a bit more from them, given that it is apparently going to be important, or at least is important enough to take time over it at
most
the beginning.
of the like this season especially doesn't really have many moments outside the POV of Aphmau. Like we don't have too many cinematics outside of POV. I mean, I think in episode 3 we had some like Aaron POV bits with him and Gareth and Ivy, but like there was like some post credit scenes with Aaron's POV, but like most of the show, or at least this season, has it purely on Aphmau's POV. Next season,
most of all Aphmau shows focus on Aphmau's POV, or whichever character she happens to be playing in that moment, and that makes perfect sense. There are a couple of exceptions. Even back as far back as Diary season 2, there was one scene that Gareth took over from. So it's not impossible to switch that.
Yeah, they should. But like in context of this season, though, we don't get too much other POVs than Aphmau. Next season, we kind of get a bit more, quite a bit more of that, because we end up cutting a lot more other characters. And, we also get a lot more cinematics next season too. and not just
All right.
cinematics for when people die, because that's mostly the season is like, oh, we have a cinematic of animated eyes. Okay, who's dying?
I guess that is also something refreshing. We had a cinematic of characters that didn't die within that, and we're aware of that.
Or maybe
so
they
was
did
always the
die, and
contrast.
maybe they made into safe town. They're dead, but they're alternates, and the alternates are going to try to get at them. I'm kidding. I don't think that's true. But imagine. Woo!
Well, we have been saying so far that at some point, it would make sense for there to be like an alternate that joins them at some point, and then for whatever reason, I think we've workshopped that idea a couple of ways that could have gone. Like the infamous example of the rescue of KC and how that could have taken place in 2 separate rooms as an alternate Aphmau arrived to save the real KC, and then real Aphmau saves an alternate KC, and that whole thing, which you seem to really enjoy when I pitched that one. But we'll see if that ever comes up.
Hurry!
There it is. The safe town. Go! 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 Go!
Go! Go! Go!
No!
That's it. Travis just said go after Aphmau said go. That's fine.
Look out!
It's getting closer. It's fine. It's fine.
Hello! Please, I just want a black coffee!
What? Huh? Wait! It's Aphmau! Hurry! Open the gate! KC! Oh my gosh!
Everyone inside!
She could be an alternate. She could be an alternate, right? You do realize you could have let in an alternate pretending to be Aphmau into the house.
Yeah.
But okay. You didn't even try to check with her. You're just like, oh, it's Aphmau. Let her in. It's like, oh god.
Well, I mean, yeah. Obviously, conversely, they also didn't check. This could also be an alternate KC and Rise. The whole town could be an alternate.
Turns.
Close it.
I don't know how you managed to do that much. That's a level of strength we've never seen before. But okay.
I'm so glad you made it.
Except for Mermaid Aphmau ripping those bars. But anyway.
Rise.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot.
Wrong.
Aphmau, check.
No, she ripped open those bars, but then she ended up she ripped them open,
closing them back again and being unable to open them a second time. Yes, I remember.
Trapping herself in. It was really dumb. It was really dumb.
Yeah. Anyway, actually, I will give them credit here. They are in fact checking Rise. So they are doing the thing.
Rise, please be real. Please be real.
Oh, I see. I can assure you I'm not an alternate.
Thank God.
Thank you so
Well, since he verbally clarified he wasn't, I guess we can believe him. As someone who played an alternate version of my own D&D character one time, that is not a guarantee.
It was really weird in that episode, though, because Scooby still tried to kill the real orchid thinking she was the fake orchid. That was really weird. Like, why would you try to do that?
For people who haven't seen that episode, what happened was, Orchid thought, okay, well, the real Orchid thought, okay, well, Scooby's going to be able to confirm which one of us is real based on scent. But then Scooby immediately appeared, and because real Orchid was surprised, or not surprised, but was had not seen him for some time, he assumed, okay, well, the doppelganger must have appeared recently. So therefore that one's the fake one. So immediately Scooby was like, well, that was easy. What did you need me for? And not realizing, of course, the doppelganger could have showed up at a different point in time, which is precisely what happened.
It was very weird.
Oh, also, Ghostly's pointed out that he has no eyebrows. Yeah, that's a good point. A very alternate-esque mistake, if I do say so myself.
He doesn't have eyebrows, or at least on his server skin. This is his server skin. He doesn't have eyebrows.
Oh, he just doesn't have them in general? Oh, okay then.
His eyes are, I think his eyes are slightly different on like the minor demon skin, but in the context of server skin, this is what he looks like.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm so happy to see you. Where have you been? Where do we even start?
Did you not see my broadcast, girl? I broadcasted myself like what, 2 episodes ago?
Yeah,
that's true. I
hope the survivors
Repeat,
happened to be tuned in to their TVs at the precise time that I broadcast that. But I guess
it was repeating. It was repeating.
Survivors.
Aaron saw it multiple times because it kept playing over and over again, apparently on his TV.
Yeah, which I wonder how they programmed that. But anyway,
I don't know.
You don't need to worry about any hostile alternates here.
Or do we? Hello, Leaf.
Yeah, it is.
Wait,
See,
is
look
that...
at Leaf's eyes here. Leaf's eyes are slightly different than Minor Demon. So this is just how the server skins look in comparison to the
Oh, you mean this?
Minor
Yeah,
Demon.
we weren't talking about the type of eyes. We're talking about the lack of eyebrows. But yeah.
I need you to hand that over right now.
Wait, what?
Why?
Huh?
Electronics aren't allowed here. Alternates seem drawn to them. Some have even tried calling us. It's the only way to get...
They are attracted to the sounds of rhythmic frequency. They are literally drawn to music.
A show-stopping number. A real show-stopper.
There needs to be like a we kind of had a couple of Professor Hitchens-esque characters, with at least the kooky professor, not necessarily the rest of Hitchens' character.
Yeah.
I'd say. Oh, apparently that's someone ghosty. Well, I guess she's drawn to music as well. All right then. I tell you what, that's actually something that happened I was talking about with Percy Jackson today, because at one point the characters make a phone call. Some characters make a phone call, and I pointed out to my brother who has seen the films a couple of times, but only read the first book once years ago. I said that the demigods couldn't actually use cell phones because it would attract monsters to them. But then they were quite clever in the sense that the person that who did the call was actually Grover and Tyson, who are monsters by at least the definition in universe.
Wait.
So yeah, made perfect sense.
Would the phone call attract Grover himself? Like, would he be calling and being like, "Oh"?
It's more so any monsters that are actively trying to hunt demigods will be able to find them, and Grover was not doing that. Grover's got his own hunting mission, but that's a story of another day. Hi, Ghosty.
Hola.
Hello. I was about to say that's another Mandela catalog reference.
The drawn to electronics. I mean, yeah, that
kind
of makes sense.
There is literally a type of alternate in Mandela catalog that tends to appear out of TVs. Have we had that
like
one
the
yet?
Onryo.
Yes. Like the
She's gonna
Onryo,
climb out there in 7 days.
Like the Onryo, but instead of being a ghost, it's quite literally a guy.
Oh. Just like a guy?
7 days. That's right, Yugi boy. You have 7 days until Duelist Kingdom.
Also, one thing about this is that they can use phones, which implies they are smart enough to read. So there being a sign that says, no alternates allowed, only humans. It's like a dinner bell being like, hey, there are only humans here.
No, Ghosty, they're really respectful to the sign. They see no alternates allowed, and they're like, okay, I can respect that. We won't go in.
Yeah, no, it's like a treehouse that says no girls allowed or no boys allowed or something. It's like, I am honor bound.
Am I the only
I cannot
person
enter unless I be branded a boy/girl, whichever one I am not in this analogy.
Am I the only one immune to the rules of frequency?
I don't know.
I entered the no girls allowed treehouse on a regular occasion.
I never
encountered any.
There was never one in my experience. I never experienced one.
You see, I had the experience to where someone in the no girls allowed treehouse stole my manga. So to get it back, I climbed into the no girls allowed treehouse to get it back.
I'm breaking your rules. I'm breaking your rules.
And there was somebody up there. I looked him straight in the face and was like, I'm a girl.
My manga.
Well, it was issue 1 and 2 of Spy X Family.
Ooh, nice. Oh.
And when kids steal my things, at any point, I am not happy about it. My stuff is my stuff, and it belongs where my stuff belongs, in my house.
Yeah, can I appreciate that sentiment?
My house, in the middle of the street, my house.
Here.
Thank you.
Oh god, it glitched.
Rice is going to help you get set up here. So
thank you. It's still within the vicinity of the area, but okay.
Just don't wander around too much, all right?
Yeah. Huh. He's nice.
Yes, we have some kind.
Okay.
Watch him be axed off now because he's got the walkie-talkie. And Aphmau deals with more survivor's guilt.
Okay. So here's the issue with with especially the way the server continuity works. Especially, Aphmau, at least in some server videos, knows Leaf, but now she doesn't.
Okay.
And there's no prior continuity allegedly, but there is prior continuity because certain characters know each other. Like season 2, Aphmau knows Daniel makes an appearance. Aphmau knows Daniel, right? But you don't see him in the server videos much. But like we see Leaf occasionally in server videos, and she knows them at least a little bit. And
okay, so what exactly is the problem in this series? Because like you said, they're establishing that certain people know each other and certain people don't. That's just how life works, right?
They don't. They establish that they know each other, but they don't establish how they know each other or anything about their knowledge. And sometimes,
okay, that's a separate issue to Aphmau not knowing Leaf here.
And like you should know Leaf. You should know Leaf if we're going off server continuity. But you should allegedly know everyone.
But you yourself said that they're not. So there's your answer.
They're supposedly going off server continuity based off how they treat like the Aaron and Aphmau flashbacks last episode. So
I don't know. Zane and Kim were at each other's more than they were in most server videos that I've seen.
All right.
Something. Huh. So what's this tab? Huh?
Caitlin! I can't believe
Oh,
we're
yeah,
actually
her leg.
here. We've been
Yeah, her effing leg, Travis.
running for what feels like forever.
My
Well,
fucking
yeah,
legs, Travis.
Your leg.
That's what happens when you don't have adrenaline in your system anymore, and you get calmed down, and then you realize how much pain you're in. And you realize how severe pain you.
Yeah, very true.
I need to get you help.
Like that one time
fine,
I was
Travis.
hit in a car with hit by a car in the Kroger's parking lot. I just walked it off, and then I was like, "Huh." Suddenly, I'm not feeling so good, and then I hit the floor.
Oh no!
I'm not
Stop
feeling so
worrying.
good, Mr. Krabs.
But my leg for a second. I just need to rest.
Okay, she's. Oh, you can stay at our place.
Don't worry, we can get that fixed right now. We have an X-ray machine where we have a splint.
We have beds and plenty of food. That's a great idea.
Okay.
You all go ahead.
What-
I want to
what
catch up with
will-
Rice.
What will
Yeah.
beds and plenty of food do about her leg?
It's Minecraft. Food heals people.
There. See you later, Aphmau. See ya. They've been through a lot.
We all have.
I was about to say
But
that.
you're safer now. Come on, I'll show you around.
Right.
I do not
So,
like
Rice.
the cornfield.
No,
Yeah,
Isaac's
that-
in there somewhere, preaching his religion.
What happened
Oh
to
god!
you? One minute
children the corn.
we were on Zane's basement, and then
I am the giver and receiver of his laws.
Oh god!
Wish I knew. Casey and I woke up in the middle of the road. Next thing I know, we're here. Thankfully,
Hey, at least you did the sensible thing and, left the road immediately. Most gacha characters aren't that insightful.
this wall wraps around the town.
wow. So you just found it like this?
Mostly. We added a little to it. We
Yep, the wall's an alternate. Here you go, locking that one in right now.
grow our own food here, so we don't have to go outside the walls.
Whoa, whoa! Hey!
I was right to not trust the cornfield.
Yep.
Are you okay, Aphmau? Yeah. Just. Oh my gosh,
I
just don't wanna
forgot
get lost.
Xena appeared in this season. I forgot. Like I didn't. I thought Xena was just only introduced season 2. No, apparently Xena is introduced here.
Step
Okay.
On the corn.
Okay, step one, never try. Like, them growing corn here is a terrible decision.
Yeah, I mean
Like-
the previous. That's where Zane died. Zane died in like a massive cornfield.
Like, I
Can't be
won't.
helped.
I won't just say that. It's just, corn, especially if it grows tall, will of course obscure any oncoming threats. Anything could be in those corn. An alternate could be in the corn. The alternate could be the corn.
I was going to say the same thing, yeah.
Uh,
You know what I
I'm
wonder,
saying-
actually? If alternates could be anything, could an alternate turn into a cloud and rain inside of the wall?
yeah. What?
It's a long story. I've been through
Which is something I also did in D&D, by the way, people watching this.
a lot.
Oh
okay?
god, you do
I
a lot of weird shapeshifting stuff in D&D.
I mean, that's part of fun of being a druid.
It's a bit jumpy. We'll catch up with you later, Xena.
Okay. Bye.
I wonder why she's jumpy. She may or not be extremely traumatized.
It's okay. Everyone's got a good place here. It's not perfect, but it's safe. For the most part.
That's good. Wait, what do you mean most part?
And this is
Oh, there's the alternate rain I
the
mentioned.
mayor's house.
Mayor? Wow. Fancy.
Just staring at you.
I do like how even through the fog you can still distinguish who it is.
Little kind of freakish.
So,
Oh, sorry.
did
I'm not waiting for this to happen.
anyone else make it?
No. Just us.
Oh,
Just
I'm sorry
us.
to hear that.
This
Trust
town
us.
seems
Trust us.
pretty well guarded
Captain
here.
reference.
It is, especially up by the mines. We're not allowed.
Oh,
up
hey,
there.
Blaze.
Wait,
Yeah.
Oh, Blaze is
well,
here. I thought Blaze introduced you to man.
What do you
I
mean?
forgot a lot about characters who appeared in this finale briefly.
Yeah,
Also,
we get to
Vlad appearing. Hello, Vlad.
Target Vlad appearance, he will never have his speaking role.
I don't know. He may have a speaking role. By the way, Vlad is here conveniently on the Aphmau Diaries channel. Her latest movie, which is about being in love with a time travel, something about Gareth. It's dumb. Whatever. Ignoring that video, ignoring the fact that the video is dumb. You know who does make an appearance and has a speaking role throughout parts of that video? Vlad. You know who was mentioned last episode of Mermaid Tales? Little P, aka Vlad. So I think since they got him in contact, they're like, okay, we're gonna have you being a movie, and we're also going to have you be in the next episode of Mermaid Tales.
Yeah.
So-
Sounds very much like what you would do if a voice actor reappeared suddenly. Yeah.
Yeah, I like reusing voice actors. Oh, I hate you.
Peeps?
I hate you so much. Look how annoying he sounds. I hate
This is my first exposure to Peeves, everyone. I have not met him yet.
Really need to talk to Rice.
Not now,
Listen to him. He's like Daniel if he's annoying.
He sounds like Nathaniel. I can't hate him. For that
No,
for that reason.
Nathaniel has like a deeper voice, or like a slightly deeper voice.
Well, okay, Nathaniel's a deeper voice sometimes because A, if I'm trying to be quiet, or B, because there's a more serious moment, so I lower it down on purpose.
Talk later, all right?
Oh, okay, right. I'll see you later, Miss Aphmau.
Yeah.
You should check in with the others.
I call them Miss
I'll be
Aphmau.
back later.
All right. This
Which
place
is that
kind of
implicating
feels
that
weird.
Aphmau is older than how old is Aphmau
So?
in the context of these videos? I
don't know. Maybe she's maybe when they were in school, she was Peeves' senpai. You never
Keep my
know.
guard up.
Nondescript age.
Let's see.
Yeah.
God, it's giving my little pony. Where they all.
I would
basically,
also freak out if I saw that when I went into this.
Oh, yeah.
That is not a cat.
It is a cat. It's a very weird cat.
Yes, hello, I am Cat.
I am cat.
Oh, he likes you. Likes me? That's an alternate. Yeah, but he's harmless. And
Okay.
Hello,
Again,
yes,
another D&D parallel that I have to bring up now.
Oh God,
Pink-
the
Pink
pistol
cat
chicken.
girl. Monstrosity pet is harmless. Little bit too close to home there, Aphmau.
Like, to be fair, something that Aaron missed out on when describing the void chicken is that the article that has the void chicken describes them as, being prized. When you hatch them from egg, they make great pets and familiars.
I mean,
Oh, well, there you go.
we didn't really hatch it, but I mean, we did the closest
Like,
thing to hatching
You
it.
didn't hatch it, but you did raise it young,
Yeah.
which,
nature
has a
versus nurture.
it has a similar effect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It's less
double
likely to
people.
bite your fingers off.
Yeah.
honestly, super cute. Yeah? What do you mean? Yeah. Aw, wait a minute. Are you hungry? Here you
I do love the fact that his head is twitching.
go. Casey, that's dog food.
Well, yeah, it's his favorite.
What? Don't you? I
It's
don't.
his favorite.
You're not.
Well,
why
yeah,
are you-
because again, alternates don't have enough intelligence all the time to perfectly resemble something, so they just have a general thing: pet equals pet food. I am pet. This is pet food. I will associate and not
I mean,
go further.
granted, I don't know if dog food is even good for cats. I don't think it's
No,
good
it
for cats.
isn't.
So, I mean, I guess
Well,
it
we've
is
established this is
alternate.
not a cat, so I think this is okay.
Okay.
Like,
You must be hungry too.
typically, dogs and cats have two different, very similar dietary needs. Cats are obligate carnivores, while dogs will just about eat anything, really.
Like trash or toilet paper.
Yeah.
To be fair, cats will also eat trash or toilet paper.
Oh God, no.
I hope that vegan teacher never hears the quote of dogs will eat anything.
Come on, let me grab you something.
Casey,
Let's see.
what's
Listen,
this town?
I've had
Aren't
a
you scared of your
dog.
cat?
A friend of mine had a dog that jumped up on the table, stole a chicken bone, and then ran away at full speed.
Sounds
Only
like something Scooby
I
would
wa-
do.
I once knew a human that did a similar thing.
They seem kind of weird.
Well, yeah, it took a little adjusting. Can't be too careful though.
Oh, okay. Huh? Okay.
She says can't be too careful while owning the weirdest cat on the face of planet Earth.
Huh?
Oh.
Oh, ew!
Okay, to be fair, I've seen cats do something similar. Well,
Cats do that.
Yeah,
They
actually,
like to give you gifts.
Yeah, of course. I mean, a dead mouse is obviously an equal exchange to a bowl of milk. Yes, I'll never forget that cat that we from Asturias.
Dead? Poor
Did
thing.
that.
Casey, please. This thing is.
It's not dead.
I'm alive. I'm fine. I escaped.
Like, I think it's also its head is on backwards, which should be noted that it seems like anything an alternate kills also becomes an alternate of a similar variety.
Oh, fun.
No! Stop chasing the bird! Get back here!
The demon bird.
That has implications for everyone that has died so far in the series, actually.
Sure,
If that
chasing
is
an
true.
alternate's a good idea. Please.
Oh, come on!
Why is she out?
Oh,
Casey?
yes, the cornfield! If it isn't a cornfield, hello!
Casey? Casey? Huh? Okay. It's just
It must have been a nightmare to try and film
corn.
as well.
It's not crazy subway alternate corn.
Where did they go?
Casey.
Yes,
Well, I mean, this is
also-
not the part that you ran through. Would alternate corn feel different? I guess maybe it would do. I don't know.
like, I think alternate corn would be delightfully fleshy.
Yeah, and like you just walk by and like has like a flesh like covering, like it looks like corn, but it like has like just like flesh texture.
I'm sorry.
Also, I imagine it would have the smell of like rotten meat. That's what I imagine. It would like have a bit like a light smell, a hint smell of rotting meat.
Huge lock. Huh?
Wait, Aphmau, over here!
Oh, the bird. Right. Why are we chasing an alternate?
I mean, the door with the lock is not, out of the ordinary, but I'm pretty sure that's Chekhov's gun right there.
Casey,
Oh,
is this what your cat normally does?
well, no, but I don't want him to get hurt. Birds can
Note that we heard a damaged sound, which means I guess that Casey jumped and took full damage, but Aphmau was smarter and didn't.
Oh, okay, Casey. I think you're overreacting. I think we need to
Wow,
not
that's a lot of
be here.
birds.
You think the ones without heads can see us?
I don't know. I've never seen so many of them.
Why are they here in this place?
Implying that you've seen a few others.
Come here.
Alfred.
Casey, can we just... Kitty? Can we just...
Wait, Aphmau, turn around. There he is.
Yes, it is I, Alfred the cat, Master Casey. How may I help you today?
Wait, what? What is that? What is that? What is that?
Shit, run off like that.
Casey! That guy's dead. Casey, this is...
Well, so much for dog food being Alfred's favorite.
What on earth happened here?
Whoa, is that human food? This is my
Occasionally, one must vary their diet, Master Casey.
I don't know, Casey. I don't think
What
the cat...
the heck?
Well, you see, this alternate cat was nibbling on a corpse that it may or may
No,
not have
you see,
killed.
the corpse is not the problem. We got a closer look at its face. And that's what disturbs me more.
Come on, let's just
Oh,
go.
It
okay.
has no-
We'll get an angle. All on.
You
we
see,
didn't get an angle.
we didn't get an angle, but you see, the reason it freaks me out so much is that it has no eyes.
Well, eyeballs are
Oh.
yummy.
It also technically doesn't have a mouth. It has a muzzle and no lips.
Which implies either it was an alternate to begin with, or that as Scotty said before, it was killed by an alternate and therefore became one sometime later, but is still being, actively consumed. If it's the former, that does suggest that the alternates have realized by this point that there aren't enough non-alternates to sustain them anymore. Again, Alexander wept, so they're turning on each other.
Oh no!
Aphmau, KC, where are you two off to in such a hurry?
Someone died!
You said that
What?
line way too calmly.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that alternates can create more alternates by killing people has a certain implication.
I suppose. I mean, if that is how viruses reproduce. So yeah.
Oh no. Oh,
What if an alternate did this?
that's not possible. Hold on. Nothing to see here, everyone. Go back to your houses.
Yeah, because alternates have never been able to fly before, and therefore could not get over this wall.
Everything's okay.
What?
This is a classic situation of politician tries to downplay lingering threats for the sake of not causing mass panic.
Stop upsetting everyone. They're on edge enough as it is.
I didn't know that they could hear us.
Why? Why?
It's an Aphmau video. No one has peripheral hearing beyond like a couple of meters.
Aphmau, look! We should just go!
Just leave this to me, all right? I'll take care of it.
What's going on here?
You probably should give him like a bit of a bigger idea of like how many of them there are. Like, yeah, the corpses finally can take care of that on his own potentially. But what about the rest of them? It's gonna get pecked by birds.
Casey, you can't. You. Aphmau, there's something I need to tell you. What is it? Come on, we have to go back to the house. We can't say it here. We need to go find Rise.
Not Rise.
Yeah,
Leaf
and I
is
should
evil.
check on Caitlin,
Leaf
too.
is evil,
Make
and
sure
he's
she's okay.
doing evil shenanigans.
I mean, it could be, the downplaying politician has two varieties. One of them is just, someone who is panicking, but doesn't want to raise it for the public and thinks they're doing the right thing. The other one is they have some other hidden agenda, as a result of this. Again, I'm leaning towards the former in this situation right now, because what other benefit would Leaf have to, to lie about the situation? He's already got the power.
No.
Although I suppose if people left thinking it was unsafe, he would no longer have that. Maybe that's it.
What?
Caitlin!
Pierce?
You can't keep avoiding this forever.
No, you can't be here. You're dead.
You'll be dead too if you
You're supposed to be dead!
don't do what needs to be done.
What?
A llama? He's supposed to be dead.
No, you're not
I've never seen the line that Aaron said in one of the mini games, but yeah.
real.
Jason's favorite wood, birch.
That to appear somewhere. And only briefly.
What? But that's not possible.
I can only imagine how painful it must be to back up with a broken leg.
Oh yeah, no, it will definitely hurt.
What is this?
Like, she was kind of just sliding, but
You don't have much time. You have to cut it off.
Infected leg.
No!
Trust me, you've got no reason to,
No! You're not real! None of this is real!
Yeah, see, this could be taken again one of two ways. One is that Ghost is right, and Pelson can turn to an alternate after a certain point anyway, based on infection, if that's how it spreads. And the other is, once again, they're using fear to reduce someone's rationale to make them, more physically wounded and therefore unable to do as much.
They don't have dream powers though, or at least in this show, they don't have dream powers. I mean, they have reality warping powers, but maybe like even hallucination powers, but they don't have powers to go into your dreams because that's clearly a dream.
Like, I do have a hypothesis if I am to put it on the table. This could be either one, a parasite we just saw a X-ray with some sort of bug inside of the rib cage, or option 2, this could be a prion virus.
Prion? What's that?
Oh, right, I forgot. No, I forgot Aiden was a small brain for a moment. A prion virus is essentially, when deers out in the wild sometimes go crazy and they call them zombie deer and they start foaming at the mouth.
Oh.
That
Oh,
is
no.
that is chronic wasting disease, which is a prion virus that is gotten from when an animal eats another animal of the same species. More particularly the brain and, spinal cord.
And there you are. People say cannibalism is harmless.
No, it's not.
Caitlin!
What's going on?
Caitlin! Caitlin, are you alright?
What happened?
Yeah, that is not a broken leg. Her other leg is.
Yeah, no, both of them. Now I can say it for real. My effing legs, Travis.
It's okay. You're safe.
It just felt so real.
Take it
Girl,
easy,
you're gonna
okay?
have to chop off both them legs.
Oh, right,
I mean, I
there
know
you are.
Travis loves your legs, but like, you're gonna have to chop off both them legs.
Yeah, before it spreads to the butt, which he really likes.
Yeah,
1 second,
exactly.
please.
I don't think you can live out butt. Maybe. I mean, you probably technically can.
Yeah,
Can
no,
you?
you absolutely can.
I don't know. I never lived without butt.
I'm not saying I recommend the experience. What?
So,
I think there may be.
a prion isn't a virus, but a misfolded protein in the brain.
Yeah, from what we described, it didn't sound, they sound like, well, because I know that there are actually some fungi that will infect smaller animals to zombify
Oh yeah,
them.
yeah,
Alternates that
it's
they don't-
horrifying.
Yeah.
That
wants
is
to know
horrifying.
about.
So my suspicions may have been correct after all.
Which I'm pretty sure was inspiration for The Last of Us, but there you go.
This place
Probably.
is way too weird to be safe. And now look at the mess!
This is troubling. We need to use the cameras to look around.
Wait, I
You have
thought
cameras?
electronics were banned.
They are. Follow me.
Wait, they are, but they're cameras? Oh, okay.
I wonder why there are so many alternates still here if they're drawn to electronics.
Wait, maybe I should stay with Caitlin instead.
Could it be because someone's been hoarding electronics? This is the plot. This is the Great Divide. This is the plot of the Great Divide, the worst rated episode of Avatar: The Last
Oh,
Airbender.
you're referencing Avatar. I was like, Great Divide. I haven't read that book. I was like, oh, wait, the Avatar episode. Yeah, never mind. I know what you mean. My brain went, what is that? What are you talking about? I was like, oh, that.
Casey.
It would be best if we moved quickly.
Coming.
All right.
Yeah, I suppose Kissing with Rise, he never waits for anyone.
Also,
Zoom away.
no electronics allowed, but there's a TV in the room. Riddle me this, Batman. How does that make sense?
Discreetly tucked
Oh, wait,
away.
there's also an electric fan. That fan is electric. And there's lamps lighting up the room.
Riddle me this.
What do you mean electronics aren't allowed? Everything here is electrical and electronic.
Yeah, Rise has broken the rules a lot more than he realizes.
After you.
Wow. Alright. This is all secret. Ooh.
Of course, there wasn't just part.
I do love how like a random house in a safe village that happen to be have a wall surrounding it also has a secret passageway. This entire place is both convenient and inconvenient at the same time.
For the wall in that junkyard.
Okay. And a lot of electronics.
Now, if what you say is true, then it's time we have a look around town.
Okay. Wow. You hit these cameras really well. I didn't notice them at all.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess like you said before, the cornfield is a good place to do that.
Neither
Although how you have such a clear shot is another
has
question.
Leaf. Not yet, anyway.
Wait, there's Leaf.
Wait a minute. Why is he heading up the street?
I'm not sure. Something seems off. Hey, he's heading into the mine. You told me to.
Well,
We back in the mines.
Oh dear,
We
I was
back in
afraid
the
of that.
mines. We swinging our pickaxes side to side, side
Don't have any
to
cameras in the
side.
mines, do you?
No, but I do have a solution.
Oh, yes?
I guess the mines were, depending on where you were, they would be too dark for a camera. least it's the non-infrared one.
What is it?
I just finished building this before you got here.
Oh my word!
Oh.
With what? What did you use to build?
Well, you
it?
see, in this place that bans all technology and all electronics, he managed to build a bunch of electronical stuff, hide a bunch of electronical cameras. You know.
Did you just say electronical cameras?
Electronic.
Yes, but yeah, but either way, you know what? This isn't the Great Divide. This is Star Trek Insurrection.
You're a genius.
You know, the movie that had the plan that banned technology but added a whole irrigation system and neatly pressed clothes and a number of other things, and apparently also discovered interstellar travel but just didn't do anything with it.
Like,
how did they even have the means to do that?
To be fair, an irrigation system doesn't strictly need to be electronic.
No, well, they didn't say electronic.
Else.
They said they hate technology. In this case, it you know that they would be fine with it, but they said any kind of technology.
Yes.
What?
Follow Leaf into the
Yep. They discovered interstellar travel, but have a ban on wheels.
We should head to the roof for the best signal then.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
I'm losing my mind.
Wait.
Yeah.
Is this clear? Close that.
Okay, good. Make sure you close.
If it's not clear, Star Trek Insurrection is not very highly rated.
Here we go. All right.
Is there a way up?
Let's get up here.
We're going up. It's our moment.
Okay.
All right. Here.
The last time I will not watch K-pop Demon
All right,
Hunters.
got the drone set up.
It's so good.
I don't like K-pop. Why would I watch a show full of it?
It's a movie,
That's fair.
but it's
Well,
awesome.
Yeah. It was supposed to be a show, but
It's a musical. We love
Oh,
musicals here.
even more reason to not watch it.
You don't like musicals?
I've expressed my dislike for musicals multiple times, and it shocks you now?
Yeah. Musicals are awesome. Musicals are my favorite genre, or one of my favorite genres to play with.
I mean, same here.
Over there. Here, take this. Listen up.
Ooh, wait, I get to do it?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, let me give this a go.
You are the main character, so therefore you have all the skills.
Whoa, this is so cool.
Yeah.
I do appreciate the perspective change, at least.
Glad you think so. I'll try to keep the
Hey, who's checking the monitor of the drone?
drone
Wasn't
out
that
of
just on the
sight.
controller as
Right,
well?
got it.
Maybe on the controller there's also a monitor.
Here,
Yeah, looking good.
it's really
Yeah, look at how some kind of screen it wasn't on, but maybe it switched on as soon as the drone was
Yeah.
operational.
Right.
That could work.
I don't see any of the guards here.
Good. That means we can head inside without being spotted.
I do love how it's just like this is just a person
This is just
interacting with the
spectator
st-
mode. This is just
Okay.
spectator
It's
mode.
not even spectator mode because, like, if you see, they're like bouncing up and down with the gravity. They have a walking
Good.
cycle.
Oh no.
Almost there.
Gotta fly it. Wow.
I guess they probably didn't want to risk spectator mode because they thought they might just actually drive something through a wall.
These are
Or
really
just
elaborate.
clipping to the wall.
Yeah, the solution I would have used actually would have been you know, CMD cam blockbuster where they use for cinematic shots and just you know, you know, I guess like dub the audio afterwards potentially.
Which way do I go now?
They probably dubbed the audio afterwards anyways. It's
Oh,
probably all he dubbed
I
after.
guess I know. That way.
Hey!
Oh, wait. What? Oh.
Get down.
No.
Hey, is anyone or anything out here?
Oh, what if he spots us?
Oh no.
You're on the
I do like how
roof.
he's not. I like how he's not remotely projecting, but he sounds super crisp and clear despite being that far away.
Alfred, get down from there! Oh, hi, Blaze. Is something wrong?
Yeah, see, Casey's got the right idea.
Thought I heard some weird buzzing coming from this direction.
What?
It was just...
Why would the controller emit buzzing?
Well,
I mean,
you see the
Also-
drone's audio is on, so all they hear is in the mic. Which now that we say that, you know, they flew a drone that presumably makes some kind of noise into an echoey mine to follow a person. Leaves them like, gee, I wonder what that is.
Like, every moment we spend thinking about this plan, it makes less and less sense. I would have just followed. I would have just, hey, he went into the mines. What do? We obviously follow him in. We use our feet and we move.
Is there any parts in like the Mandela catalog series where they use a drone for any reason?
Not that I know of.
Oh, okay. Thought of whatever another reference reason, but okay, never mind.
That could be why this doesn't make sense. It's an original plotline.
Okay, just be careful.
Okay, come on down, little twitchy cutie. Is Casey's cat really an alternate?
If Tweak from South Park were a
too
cat.
close. I owe Casey a lot of gratitude.
Yeah, I guess we'll let her cat
Don't
live.
stand
Okay,
up.
let's see.
He just left. He can see you from up there. You should be laying down anyway.
To be fair, you know, it has been scientifically proven that most people don't look up on a regular basis.
But thank goodness he
Am
didn't
I
find
the
the
only
drone.
one who does that?
I said most. Also, hi, alternate Aphmau. Wow.
Wait, it exploded?
An alter that was drawn to electronics was drawn to the one electronic nearby.
Oh my gosh, it scared me. What the?
Also,
that? The
wow,
controller just
jump scare. That jump scare was as cheap as cardboard. You can do better, Aphmau.
And alternate Aphmau was about as thin as cardboard, actually, in that shot.
Okay, I will say, I don't actually mind a jump scare. I mean, listen, these videos lack horror. Just flat out. These videos are not scary. At least a cheap. I'll take a cheap jump scare to get any scare factor in these videos over no scare factor.
Yeah, but
because
that's
Aphmau's
the
really bad
thing.
at setting up fear in these videos.
Like, jump scares are only effective because it takes advantage of the one part of the human mind that is, you know, when loud noise in dark room, brain go burr because we used to be a prey species.
Yeah. You know,
Which, by the way, have you seen Starter Squad, Ghosty?
I know.
Ah, okay. There's an episode that delves into like this type of idea. I feel like you would enjoy Starter Squad. I'll send it to you later.
You know, back in the day on the internet, we used to have screamer videos where it'd be like a normal video that eventually became like a screaming woman or something to scare you. Back in the day.
And then the Amazing World of Gumball referenced it like it was a new concept.
Yeah.
And that
Which,
just
by the way, my dad and I
restarted
were
the
walking.
trend.
My dad and I were out walking for earlier today, and and there was a random kid that was singing that was singing the parody version of All Star that was made by like two random girls as like a very early internet meme. It's like, wow, that's still in circulation.
Yeah, if you haven't noticed, old internet memes are coming back and they're hip and cool now. Somehow.
Okay.
Also, I wish I could go walking, but currently there's 8 inches of snow outside and it's still going.
Bryce, it can't be her. I think Leaf is dead. I think he's dead.
No.
This whole town is in danger.
We need to warn the others. Come on.
Right, now, go.
You
I
know,
forgot that there was like extra parts of the roof there. I thought I was just gonna walk off it.
Unless the alternate gets lost in the mine tunnels, that's also a thing that could happen.
Yeah.
Aphmau,
With no electronics to guide them. If anything, actually, that's a good way to trap alternates. Just activate the one electronic that's nearby. They'll all be drawn to like moths to a flame. You can trap them in the mines.
Yeah, a beatbox playing caramel dance in 24 hours.
Or if old internet memes are coming back, bring back the Rickroll.
Rickroll 5-hour version.
Just have a full playlist of old internet meme songs and just more and more alternates piling in.
On. Travis, we're not alone. I think that word alternate me is still alive.
No. How is that possible? We killed her back at the police station.
I don't know.
Leaf may have also been killed.
What?
Keep your voice down.
Look, we need
Leaf may also have been killed. Our evidence? We sent a drone in a direction that we didn't know if he was in and found something that wasn't him.
answers.
Leaf's house may be the best place to start.
Right. We need a
If anything, they might have saved his life by attracting the alternate's attention.
Jeez.
Wait, that Kawaii-chan has yellow eyes.
Be more careful. The guards are all
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit brighter than normal. Yeah.
I think that's her normal eye color in the show.
We need to get inside.
I would say
Inside
that,
this
but
house.
they're piss yellow at this point. What color are they normally? Mustard
orange.
yellow?
Yeah.
I'm not letting you
Maybe.
go alone if that weird alternate is still going around, but Caitlin's in no shape to move.
It's okay. Just go. I'll stay and watch Caitlin.
Catelyn is dying.
Okay.
Come on. Let's go. We don't have time to lose.
We're leaving a slightly recolored Kawaii-chan in charge of looking after Caitlyn. Nothing can go wrong.
This way. It's thankfully not
Poor
far.
Caitlyn, she's been getting a
That's a
lot of
good thing.
Are you
abuse.
sure?
Just be careful, okay?
This is like pick on Yumi Day, but instead it's pick on Caitlyn week.
No, it's just retribution for all the people she was violent towards
I
in the
think you're
past
right.
and previous
The back
shows.
door's barely.
Remember that time that she punched Travis off of the roof of a building after he'd already been injured from explosion?
Yeah.
Mhm.
He should have died. But oh well.
Yeah. And that was all for scaring her,
This
I
looks
think.
like a big place. Why does it seem...
Abandoned? I thought the same thing. Not going through the windows. Only place to try is really this lock.
Look behind you.
Oh, those
Ah, there we go. Chekhov returns.
things.
Oh.
Let's just go through.
And find the
Something
key,
tells
huh?
me
Yeah.
that something tells me that Alfred has been a little busy because all of those beds have backwards heads.
Wait. I think I got this.
Wait, what?
Where did
Can't make too
Travis
much
get a
noise.
battering ram?
Well, you see,
Just found it.
It was like lying around. You know,
What
how,
is
like,
this?
You know,
This-
like when you go outside, Ghosty, and you see like a battering ram on the floor, and you're like, I'll take this for the road." It's basically that situation that happens very commonly, especially for me.
What is this? Project Zomboid with randomized loot tables?
Exactly.
Oh.
That was
Get
loud.
inside. Whoa. That's
That's a hole.
interesting.
That'd been a great chance to use the door breaking sound effect that she always uses, but okay.
Just keep. What is happening? This place is covered. What's happening?
I have a bad feeling about this.
No one's
Yeah.
been in this house for a while.
What was that?
Yeah.
Okay,
probably.
whatever that was, we should be careful.
Either that or an alternate spider got locked in here at some point.
Right. Oh, there's alternate mannequins here.
How big were these spiders?
I don't...
I don't know.
Minecraft
If it's a mannequin or an
dies.
alternate, stay away from it. I don't know if it's real.
Which is these mannequins around?
Oh, why can't this guy just have a normal house?
Stay close. Don't
Better turn arachnophobia mode on.
trust anything.
Oh God, not her. I didn't enable arachnophobia mode. No.
See, if we hadn't waited, like months to make this review, I wouldn't be able to make that joke.
Behind you,
What the-
careful!
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
It's an alternate in the timeout corner.
Okay. Huh? She's here. Feed her. Okay. What are they doing here?
I don't know.
I would
clear-
love it if they just like fed other pieces of paper. They just like throw the paper at.
Whoa, what was that?
Nah, he's clearly working
behind
with
me.
the alternate and feeding her
Right.
people. He clearly murdered that man.
Just stay close, Kay.
Oh, if you say so.
Do you think a battering ram would be a good weapon against the person? Like, do you think if I got a battering ram and just slammed it into a person's chest, if they were trying to attack me, that would work as a weapon?
Yeah.
Oh,
it would-
absolutely. But they would also get out of the way quickly before you would be able to do that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
because it
creepy
takes a lot of
mannequins.
strength and dexterity to work a battering ram.
Yeah, and a lot of momentum needs to build up
That
first.
is a puzzling
Travis probably should have backed up before, battering into it.
aesthetic.
I don't know if they're actually mannequins.
What?
I think they're
Ugh.
okay. Just keep going. It's
The
locked.
use of sea lanterns.
Out of the way!
Use your battering ram.
There we go. That was a better head start.
What the?
It is effective.
What is this?
A lot of walkie-talkie.
An alternate trap. This is what I was saying. Put electronics into one room and lure a bunch of them in. If anything, someone might have actually done this already and trapped the alternates inside with that lock. And now they've given them means to escape. That's why you shouldn't open random locks, people.
That, or alternatively, there's a lot of alternate Aphmaus walking around holding fake walkie-talkies.
Maybe.
And they'll end up here.
Maybe he was hiding something bigger. This is mine.
How big?
How do you know it's yours? They all look identical. They all look identical. What do you mean this one's mine? How do you know? They're all the same.
Maybe it has like all of the dents and like the chipped off paint or something that she recognizes. That's possible.
I don't know.
But also, she probably wouldn't be able to find it that quickly in the pile. But yeah.
What if that alternate is here, and he was taking all these devices so no one would find out?
Leaf lied to us? How many people did he put in danger?
I don't know.
Fewer than you would think if this is how you lure them in.
But
Oh, that's not good.
no, it's not. Come on, we gotta get out of here.
I appreciate that it's just like an analog church bell that
Here
was
now.
done. Yeah.
Oh no, the
Need to find
Silent
the source of
Hill.
that sound.
First,
Go and
Rust
be
is
quiet as we
coming.
get out.
I recognize that. I recognize that sound effect from the Filmora. I recognize that sound effect from the Filmora audio library.
Oh,
there you go.
Peeps?
Oh, right. Aphmau, there you are. There's a town meeting at the main entrance.
Town meeting? Entrance?
What do you think this is about?
I don't know. Come on.
Oh, Dante.
Yeah. Guess everyone's here?
Huh? Aphmau, over here!
Okay, the fact that Caitlin is standing up right now is suspicious.
Caitlin, how you feeling?
Never better.
you know, both my legs are like becoming all veiny with like black coursing veins as the flesh is like decaying.
Yeah, as much as I definitely would not have had her standing up for this scene, I appreciate the cinematography of her revealing that through, the cartoon there.
I mean, personally,
it's the Moana Dragon Tail reveal that I keep putting at the beginning of every introduction she has.
What I think they probably should have did for this was probably had her be a lot more closer to the boxes, maybe, and had her practically leaning on the boxes. So you could say in universe she's actually like leaning her body up against the boxes to hold herself up.
I personally would try to sit on one of the boxes, but yeah, that works too.
Oh, thank you everyone for coming.
I'm evil now.
Why do you sound so sarcastic? Well, thank you everyone for coming. I appreciate you taking a time out of your day for this short
I am
meeting.
disappointed in all of you.
What's going on?
Oh, that's why.
Oh. What the?
You're all...
Yeah. All right, fess up. Who made this? You're all getting detention if you don't fess up.
So obsessed with the mine, aren't you? Snooping around, breaking the rules. Your very lives are at stake here.
Don't call him!
Unless one of you steps forward, I'm gonna turn this on, and this place will be swarming with alternates.
Okay, that's an overreaction. Like it seemed like he was. It seemed like he was concerned about them before, but now that he's threatening them with the very thing that he's been protecting them against, just for the sake of telling the truth. That doesn't seem in line with what's
Is
going
that
on.
what this is about? Look at this. What are you hiding in the mines?
Where did you get that?
It was me. The drone was mine.
Rice! No!
Go see. This is giving season 5, episode 1 of My Little Pony. Friendship is Magic. This is giving that. This is giving that. Well, specifically episode 2, part 2 of the episode. It's giving that. Do you think?
I with no context, I love the idea that I got in my head of ponies making drones.
Oh no, it was more or less emitting, and there's like a whole cult. It's a whole thing.
Someone should invent
Spoil the
like,
episode.
a machine.
He's gotta watch it eventually.
Yeah, someone should
that's
invent a
G4.
machine called the Droney.
Well.
That would be fun as a concept.
I mean, keep in mind, G4 My Little Pony doesn't have modern technology. G5 does. G4 doesn't, though. G4 doesn't have modern technology. They go by carriage. They go by carriage.
It's
the fact that they go by carriage anyway, given that they are the species that normally pull said carriages, is already suspicious enough.
They go by carriage.
Don't pay attention to that. The show doesn't.
I can see why there's a class divide between the Earth Pony.
Oh, yeah, there is classified. We love classism in My Little Pony.
Because I wanted to know the truth. We're all in danger.
Oh, I wonder if he's gonna die. Animated scene.
I think she's that close.
Monster!
Now she'll be satisfied.
Oh my gosh!
No!
If you're all so
Wait a minute. That's the Muse. That's the Muse from the Don't Feed the Muse ARG.
desperate to see what's in the mind.
Yeah, like it. Well, you remember? Remember remember Alex Bale, the channel Alex Bale, was there's like several theories now, but got famous for the SpongeBob film series, and eventually at some point started feeding this like big eldritch monstrosity. That's the Muse, providing him supposedly with a bunch of SpongeBob theories. A couple of other people like got involved with that, but Alex Bale was the one who it became synonymous with.
I'll make sure you see it first.
And it'll look like that, yeah.
What?
I probably shouldn't have been. I didn't have paused that line. Let me just rewind so we can do that properly. All right.
I'll make sure you see it first.
What?
I like that cut.
He's an alternate!
Everyone get back now! No, please!
Oh.
No! What's happening? No. No. Everyone run!
Oh, it's back.
Now! Go!
Come on!
That's the fastest any alternate's recovered ever.
Ow! We need to get back to the house now!
Everyone, over here!
Wait. Where did this parkour come from?
Remember how I said the town was an alternate before?
Yeah, but Jacob, I really don't think your theory about the alternates and needing time to recover after a kill, I really don't think that's true. I just think it's Aphmau giving characters plot armor and not wanting to like mass murder people in a single scene. Like I think she just wants to be like, we killed off Zane.
That is probably the out of universe explanation. In universe, I still think there's a solid.
Because I will say, even in season 2, we never have that be stated that only one person can die at a time. So that's not stated in season. It's not stated in season 2 at all. Not even really implied. Again, it's just plot.
Implied now.
It's just plot armor that Aphmau's giving her characters. Which, I mean, I guess you don't want to kill everyone at once. I understand that desire, but
I honestly think I think it could be both. It's a repeated behavioral pattern, but also has the out-of-universe reason of, like you say, not wanting to kill everyone off.
Great, more jumps.
Go.
It would be nice to have it verbally clarified, but record, but
Okay, you got this, alright?
Yeah, but Aphmau is allergic to verbal clarification.
Oh yes.
We have to go.
Caitlin can't jump. Caitlin can't jump. Look at her legs. She can't.
Travis is gonna throw her over. Yeah.
I'm gonna go help the others!
We all know that Caitlin doesn't have any hops.
I can't. Go ahead, it's safe. I'm right behind you.
No, Caitlin.
No,
I got you.
the reason she can't is because her legs are all.
I thought the idea was that Aphmau was going to help her out and actually
no. She just
pull her up.
She wants Caitlin to jump.
Okay, there's actually like a really simple way to fix this.
Used to pick
Travis is strong enough to operate a battering ram, but not strong enough to pick Caitlin up.
Aphmau is strong enough to slam those doors at the beginning. Like that giant door by herself that usually requires a whole mechanism to operate, but also could not, throw Caitlin over. Yeah, or carry Caitlin, whatever the case may be. That being said, I'm wondering a different question now. Do you reckon they have like bloopers for this particular scene? Look where Aphmau is right now. She's jumping diagonally. Do you imagine they got bloopers for like failed jump attempts?
Yes, I reckon they do have a lot. Also, where did that
back you too?
It's even grosser.
Wow, it flew off that far. That gives me an idea. Hey, Caitlin.
Oh God.
I got it.
Caitlin, you okay?
I can't. My leg.
I got you. I got her. You keep going.
It's not just your one leg. It's both your legs. It's your legs.
you.
It's not your one leg. It's both of them.
Come on, hurry!
They both look very bad right
Help
now.
me, save.
Where's this all even coming from?
I don't know. Just keep running. Go.
Caitlin, how are you running? Your legs are shattered.
Also, Travis.
We should try to do what Technoblade did and just cheese the parkour like by going around it.
I got you again. Don't worry.
One thing. Why did Travis put her down?
I guess he probably didn't think there'd be more parkour. They've all got their render distance set to the minimal it can possibly be, so he probably didn't see the rest of the parkour ahead of him.
All right, come on, Ghost is clear.
Which, by the way, very classic Minecraft horror map technique of always getting people to reduce their render distance.
Just be careful.
Careful, Travis.
Got it.
There's so many of them.
You know what I hate though? These tentacles are just like popping on the ground. You know what would be really cool if these tentacles were actually moving up and down, like actually trying to swipe at our characters as they're running instead of just standing in place.
True.
Because
I also reckon they could have
scary. It'd be
I also reckon they
better
could have been a bit larger because it's because what's being implied to me right now, you know, is that this is all like one gigantic alternate of some kind that is, you know, trying to swallow a bunch of these things, you know, bunch of these people. But the tentacles being that small, if it is a gigantic alternate, it implies that proportionally it just has this massive mouth and there's like tiny little fingies just coming out of it like that.
It's like Jacob. I don't want to burst your bubble, but this whole town is not alternate. Our main set, or part of our setting as the main setting of season 2 is Safe Town. So no, this town is not inherently alternate. How did
it then become parkour in that case? How did it change this quickly?
It makes no sense, but it's not an alternate because if the town was an alternate, why would they still be living inside an alternate?
Well, we've established that they've reduced their intelligence. I don't know.
I think this goes down to the weird alternates having weird reality warping powers that are unexplained and still unexplained to this day of the show. It's just not explained how they can warp reality like this and warp space itself around them. It's just what the alternates do in the show for some reason. Right. Don't ask me how.
Almost there. Got it.
I imagine there are also a lot of bloopers of
Oh God! No, Caitlin! No!
It was at this moment he knew he messed up.
Also, can I just point out, this is really funny. This wasn't cycled out into the bloopers. Which means they really desperately didn't want to retake this.
Yeah.
Either that or they left it in because they knew it was funnier, but they kept in character. I don't know, one or the other.
Let's go! Ow!
It's honestly, yeah, ow is correct, Caitlin. I'd say the same thing. Yeah. It's like me in my Life of Jesus project where I refuse to break character under any circumstances, regardless of if Minecraft helped me out or not.
All right, I think we're fine.
Caitlin.
Right?
I don't feel good.
It's okay. Just hang on, Caitlin. I'm gonna find a med kit.
Yeah.
No, stop. I'm fine. I need rest.
Oh,
Okay.
what are you? Your legs are looking very poorly infected.
Yeah, she doesn't trust herself with a med kit.
After all of that,
dreams.
You're sure, Caitlin? Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Ow.
How are you walking?
I know. we need to take
Yeah.
care of
Oh,
Caitlin,
she's like,
but
ow, ow.
Yeah, I would have thought I had a. I mean, I've said it before that, you know, I did actually pretend that I had a broken leg at one point in Minecraft in a scene.
Oh yeah, that was like Mystic Hills, right?
It was Yandere High School, yes. Yeah, because the Lady Mania series specifically, for anyone who is wondering which one, because there are so many of those by this point.
I'm also surprised that Aphmau did like a full on Yandere High. Like she never did did mini games with that kind of like a school setting with the Yandere High kind of like map, but like she never actually did like Yandere High roleplay.
Yeah, but part of it might be because It's Funny was doing that series like around that time. That would have made sense to do. It also might be to do with the fact that, you know, there's considering that she has Michaela Laws on her payroll, that she probably didn't think of like a good enough joke to go along with that, except for the one time that Sylvana talked about back in the day and getting a senpai to notice her, aside from that one mini game. But yeah.
So I need you here to help me to protect her, okay? Got it?
You're right.
All right, everyone, listen up!
Huh? What the?
Huh?
Casey?
Let the cult meeting begin.
The jerk didn't just lie to us. He killed Rise and took Peebs. I, for one, am not okay with that.
Whoa.
Like how Aphmau was just like, wow, this is very unaccounted for KC, but I'm not going to stop this. I want to see where this goes. All vote for all hail Mayor KC.
See.
Oh.
Wow.
Gotta love the war paint looking like actual whiskers.
Right, it's time.
You know what? That's getting my leave. Guess where my leave I drink? Inspirational KC. Cyber we never thought we'd see.
And we teach Leaf a lesson and defend the town from whatever big bad alternate is down in the mines.
Nice.
Yeah!
Yeah.
When they're the only survivors left, so they have to bring all the energy. It's the same idea of like, you know, the reveal there's one member in the audience.
Where'd you get that?
From my secret weapon stash. Come on, and here. Wow.
Honestly, if Rise can have a drone stash or like, you know, secret cameras, Casey having a secret weapon stash doesn't phase me as much as it should.
Oh, a secret inside of secret.
Honestly, I kind of want Fred to have like a secret armory somewhere in like her mom's house or something now. I think it makes it hilarious being like, don't worry.
I mean, she's
don't worry, I got
she's the only she's the
She's
only
like-
law enforcement in the town, so she probably just has like she has access to the weapon storage room that the guards would all have had before.
Don't
She
worry.
just goes and grabs a mace, being like, I got this.
Don't worry, inside of my secret makeout closet is my other secret makeout closet full of guns.
I've been stockpiling whatever we could find in case we needed it.
Nice.
Oh, all right.
And
How do you
you've just
find so
been
many
hoarding it?
identical weapons lying
Guess I'll
around?
be taking one of these then.
Okay.
Nice.
It's
And
hammer
what about
time.
you?
Me? I already have my weapon of choice here. But we're not losing
I
anyone
guess.
else.
All right.
Also, that
Honestly,
Okay.
Travis sells his battering ram. He could just use that.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, the way you guys talked about battering rams wouldn't be that good of a melee weapon.
No, yeah, that is true. If we're going by realistic, if we're going by the precedent set up by the video, then absolutely probably should stick with that.
Yeah!
Caitlin?
Huh?
Caitlin! Hold up!
I thought that was going to happen at some point where she was going to rip off her own legs or something, or you hear like a blood-curdling scream from Lizzie.
Come on.
Go, go, go! Caitlin! Where is she? Where is she? Caitlin! Caitlin!
Also, she rejected the medkit, so if that is what happened, she did it all without, you know, any form of anesthetic or tools of any kind.
To be fair, I don't even know
Caitlin's
if a
gone.
med kit would have had a good amount of aesthetics there. I mean, I guess you have
No,
like,
probably not.
ibuprofen.
I mean,
Man, I
at
know
most
I'm
it would
like,
have,
I
like,
know
numbing
I'm ripping
alcohol,
off my
but yeah.
legs, but like, I don't think ibuprofen's going to help very much. I think I'm still gonna scream a lot.
Where'd she
Yeah.
go?
I don't
She
know.
can't just disappear. Oh,
Where is
no.
she?
Yes, the broken
She-
window.
she must have something.
She's outside.
I like how there's glass on the
Go,
outside.
go, go!
Did they just
cut her
invent
legs
triple
even more.
glazing?
Oh. That doesn't sound good. Go! We gotta find her!
Caitlin, where are you?
Oh. Oh, that's bad.
Over there.
Random background girl one
Caitlin,
died.
run away! What?
Another
Yeah.
one. What happened to these people? Caitlin!
Caitlin, there's so many! Travis, whoever's responsible for killing them must be nearby.
What could have caused all
Either that or it's a different alternate, make it imitating a scream. Again, that's happened before.
this?
This scene opened up with an alternate scream, so
Travis,
this episode, I mean.
Travis. Caitlin?
Caitlin!
Stay away from me. Caitlin, whatever's happening to you, we're gonna figure this out.
You're not alone.
Baby,
You know what must be done.
No.
Well, yeah, I mean, okay, that's not going to work anymore unless she rips off all of her limbs. I'm pretty sure her torso's also.
It's
Yeah.
spreading.
Yeah, no.
How many more?
Okay, I will say this. I will say this scene is probably, I guess, I would describe the second scene in the whole show so far that's felt like, I guess I would describe it as taking the situation as seriously as like a Aphmau roleplay should take a situation of this caliber. Because the characters don't always take it the most seriously in general roleplay, which,
Yeah.
you know, and like this scene's taking the situation seriously, and also it's primarily scripted, so I think that's helping. That's definitely helping me. They're actually writing it properly out. But like, it's just one of those things where it's like, this is the kind of scene that I think a show like this could really work. But then you get pretty much trash for a majority of the show, or like very weak emotional.
Yeah,
and,
I
like,
think it might also be partly because, I mean, this group in particular, and I think this also applies to our group as well, having done like a few like improv role plays of our own. You know, we have a tendency to, in an improv scenario, to be funny.
Yeah,
I mean, it depends on you know which characters we're playing and such. And this is not just you know the D&D stuff. I mean, like like Drama Club, for example. You know, even if there are scenes where where something serious has happened, a lot of it you know is like someone will crack a joke of some kind, and then the person will like build off of that, and it will spiral out out of what it was supposed to be. So it might just come from the general instinct to you know to play off each other's comedy that comes from you know from a bunch of funny people doing funny things.
Yeah, but that just ends up hurting a show like this. Because
It does. It has
show,
a show like this. You
I
know,
would
in other
love-
videos it can work, but not in this case. That's what I mean.
Like I try my best, even during Mysteries of Occulta, to be serious, but everyone else around me is so unserious all the time that it's hard to keep up the gamut.
I have trouble being serious for long periods of time. That's why I end up making pretty much being pretty unserious in general.
That's why Doc and Nathaniel swapped archetypes. Yes.
And that's why, in comparison, if you watch something like Fallen Angels or any of my like scripted stuff, it gets a lot more serious all the time. There's a lot more serious stuff because like that's scripted, written stuff that I'm just not really like cracking jokes and just being casual. I'm like, no.
That's why it takes you so long to finish scripts.
So you know,
I don't know. Aiden can write a script very quickly under the right circumstances.
Yeah, but that's the key point. Under the right circumstances.
I normally have Jacob like look at my scripts after I write them, which I do want to go more over. There's like a Fallen Angels show that focuses on a pink-haired character, not Fred. Or Fallen Angels, because obviously Fred's not Fallen Angels, but there's a pink-haired character who has a show, and that I would like you to go over more episodes because I do want to start collecting lines for that.
Yeah,
I mean, I collected episode 1 lines, but not anything else for it so far.
Okay.
I got Bond to voice some lines in there, and I love the performance Bond does as his character. And
I've got my own lines I still need to keep collecting.
Speaking of one thing, the camera is so especially focused on this one conspicuous corpse.
Yeah, because she murdered him. She murdered him. That's like how many more people have to die because Yale. That's why.
Which is the line that we cut off right before we said it.
No! Stay back!
Caitlin!
Just hang on!
I can't.
Stay back! Keeps coming towards her.
It's too late.
Classic setup.
Caitlin?
I wouldn't have done the screen towards the ground.
No!
Run!
No!
Run! Run before he loses, please!
Oh no! Caitlin, what's happening?
Okay, and I will say, Casey here. I don't let the Casey Aphmau writing team. Why is she sound like what's happening? Like the tone, she just turned into a horrific alternate right in front of you. It's like what's happening? And like a very like
that is how she sounded, you know, panicked in the past. You know, in other versions of the character.
I need to sound more. I need more panic. I need more panic from you.
I suppose. I
need more
guess,
panic, Moika. Give me a little bit more of that. Frantic.
I guess it's kind of like contrasting with Lizzie, you know, giving it her absolute all at this point.
And it's also contrasting with Aphmau and Travis, and those two voice actors. I feel like are putting a lot more emotion and a lot more fear into their voice and like dread, giving more of that than Moika as Casey in the scene. In comparison, because I feel like she's not giving as much compared to the other 3 actors in the scene, which is like kind of dulling the scene a little bit.
Yeah, honorary Levi drinks. I've already done it once in the video for this whole setup and the way that it was delivered. Because you are right, you know, it takes it seriously enough, and also you know it gives the horror that it's supposed to be. You know, someone like morphing beyond this point. Some of the some of those classic horror of all time, like your metamorphosis stuff, there's literally, which coined the term like Kafka-esque after its creator, There's a whole reason that this kind of thing exists in the first place, and yeah, it is very chilling to think about that a lot of the time. I've had nightmares about this situation happening to me.
Go, please, Caitlin, please.
There's nothing we can do for her right now. We have to get going, Travis. We gotta move.
That being said, all of this is somewhat offset by her moving like a T-Rex. Just a little bit demystifies the whole thing, but not entirely. Not entirely.
Yes. Just like that one time when Bethesda gave a spaceship dragon flying animation.
Guys, quick, in here!
No, I'm not leaving.
Why would a spaceship need dragonfly wings? It's in space.
Go! Come on, this way! Right?
Wow, what a bunch of inconspicuous boxes.
Like, come on. Casey's performance here is not giving panic. She's giving this way, guys. Let's do this as a team.
A little bit. Yeah.
You guys can't be serious. We just can't leave her.
Oh, he fell in the water. He fell in the water.
Travis, come on! Oh, wait, I'm here! Hurry!
Aphmau fell in the water.
Again, I reckon there were probably more bloopers of these things, or
Just
Kaden just like
slipping.
standing around being like, "No, please leave, run away, seriously."
Yeah,
Okay,
if you could go.
Roar!
Yeah,
T-Rex powers.
Oh, also, look, her upper half is glitching through that box.
Oh god.
It's like the more I try to take this seriously, the more things happen that break the immersion so hard it's snapping like a twig.
This just reminded me of Kesseru.
Caitlin, hold on. It'll be okay. Okay.
Oh no. Just
Sometimes,
go.
because
We need
one
to be
thing
allowed
about
to help.
Kessu is that it does have a really big immersion problem. But let's not talk
most
about.
it does entice you in certain areas, but the problem is that some of the time, like it breaks because you're so invested at different times. When something does happen, it breaks you so much more than it would have done otherwise.
Where? Which way?
Which way?
This way, go! Come on!
This way.
Right?
It doesn't look like she's stopping!
Caitlin.
Also, I love the voice filter they put on Lizzie here. It's so good because it gives like a monstrous growl as she's entering like the cavern. It's so good.
Yeah. As far as voice filters go, I suppose I'm desensitized to them after Secrets of the Plex. But it doesn't ruin what's already there. I think also the choice to not have her say that much in the voice also helps with this, because Secrets of the Plex's biggest problem is like the distinction between like the things that people are saying and the voice over the top.
Jacob, I know you grew up watching stuff with a lot of voice filters, aka Ben 10. Ben 10 has like a decent amount of voice filters in that show.
Ben 10 is
well,
all voice filters. What do you mean?
Not all voice filters, but it's like different VAs of different voice effects, like Ghost Freak being one of them. Like one of the characters to highlight.
Well, I mean, D. Bradley Baker does like half of the aliens and makes them sound distinctive to each other. So, I don't think there was that much filtering that was required in that situation. And also, I don't know how much that translated over the Spanish dub. Which, for the record, I watched both. I watched both versions. I just,
How did it been sound in Spanish? Like how did the VA do it in Spanish compared to Yuri Lowenthal in English?
Oh, I thought you were going with Tara Strong's House in there, but actually, I mean, that's a good question, because Alien Force wasn't actually broadcast as much as the first series was. So yeah, I didn't really catch that one because I think it was also on one of the first. It was one of the first streaming services at the time.
Oh, cool.
Well, it's cool, except for the fact that it was early streaming services, but most people did not have them because it was a new concept.
Oh,
Caitlin!
Oh, no, she's fine. No, she's fine. She just turned into a horrible monster. We just gotta go.
Yeah, I don't think she was like even in the area.
Be persistent. We gotta move. This way. I think this way is good.
Also, the music here is really helping the vibe here. I do enjoy the music here. The music kind of like sounds warped and stuff. But
I
again,
think they figured it out. They worked it out by episode 5. What they were, what they need
I
to do.
just Moika's performance in this episode. I like Moika as performer, but she does not do the horror / the serious drama of the situation well.
Again, I think that's probably that is the issue with like the KC, the Kawaii-chan voice, whatever you want to call it. The advice that CWVA gives all the time, or gave like once, and I keep repeating all the time, which is that if you want to do a voice for a character, make sure you can actually do like every emotion in that character's voice. At the time that the Kawaii-chan voice was kind of like being set in stone, it was still in the early like light-hearted, comparatively days of My Street. So none of them, including the creators, knew which direction they were going to go in, or like how dramatic it would have to be in the future. But the choice was already made by that point. So I think it's an unfortunate, unfortunate case of like the circumstances around it.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like for even a voice direction standpoint, even if the voice didn't change much, I feel like if you said things a lot more quietly and a lot more, I guess, a bit more quietly and a bit more with emphasis, I feel like that would help. Being like, we gotta go, I feel like that would help the situation,
Yeah. This is also, remember what I said before about like Nathaniel's voice, like before he's supposed to be like this, basically. That's the kind of voice I gave him, like, hey, it's me, Nathaniel, like that kind of thing. That was meant to be like his main pitch. But I like lowered him to down here a bunch of times because either it was late or there was like a particular scene or we're trying to sneak in and form a plan. So I have to be down here, because if I speak like this all the time, no one is going to believe that we're sneaking. That's basically.
Yeah.
Right.
I can't believe I let it happen again.
Travis?
Oh, Aphmau, you should talk
Travis,
to him. He isn't
don't
taking
jump.
this well.
Yeah, but what do you mean? Okay, I guess Aphmau is better at this, but I mean, come on, Kawaii-chan, you're out for mayor next after Leaf.
You're right.
Also, I don't know. I mean, normally, I don't know. I don't really read Casey as the kind of person who's not that good at emotions, because she's at least decent at emotions.
She did. I mean, she did calm. She did try to her best to calm Aaron down.
But I don't know. I don't know. It's like one of those things. Her in this scene is very weak, and honestly, replace her with like maybe Xena. Maybe Xena would have been better in this scene than Casey. Honestly, I don't know who would have been better to replace her.
I don't know. I mean, given the history of the character up until this point in the other episodes, maybe not so much, because Xena didn't really get much of a chance at this stage. Maybe there'd been a good chance to include her, possibly.
I don't know.
Go check for alternates with this, okay?
You just hand it to Casey, and it just starts going off like you are alternate.
We've been through a lot, and
yeah.
I don't know how I can. Aphmau, she's gone again. Always taken right before we get to safety. Before I can get her to safety. It's almost like
hopeless. Travis, I don't want you to start sounding like Zane. Don't let the madness get to you, please.
Oh god, Zane's craziness was very overplayed and very cartoonish in episode 3, and I hated how they portrayed it. It's like, I'm gonna find you, Casey. It's like, that's the kind of way they played Zane.
Yeah, I think it probably built up too quickly.
Like, he just went from a regular person to, he's Casey. I'll find you, my
Like,
pretty princess. My pretty princess, I'll find you, and we'll live in a castle together. It's like, okay, that's a little bit unhinged. Maybe that
sounds like Lou when he goes into germophobia mode.
Oh god, yeah.
Like, no, I saw the problem with that scene immediately. The problem isn't that it happened; it's that they played the hand a little too quickly.
That's what I was saying. It was too the process was too fast. Yeah.
They shot the gun before they had a chance to fire.
Yeah, see, they made up for that with the whole Chekhov thing with the lock. Yeah.
Oh my god, you're right. I'm sorry, Aphmau.
It's okay, Travis. I completely understand. There's nothing to apologize for. Let's get to safety first.
Also, I feel like Travis and Aphmau in this episode so far are both a pretty solid duo, and like the way they bounce off each other and the way they both take situations seriously at this point in the episode is really well handled. And I hate how in comparison to the rest of the show, we don't get a lot of this because a lot of characters are basically essentially being cartoon characters or exaggerated versions of normal people, where here they seem more like down to earth people in an awful situation that is very emotionally straining and very distressing.
Yeah, this is what I was hoping for with Zane and Kim, because as much as they were each other's throats, they were in a survival situation. They needed to cooperate, and they were unwilling to do so for a lot of the time anyway. I know that Aphmau and Travis never like bickered or anything like like they did, but I just mean that their attitude was off.
Good. Best news I've heard in forever. Let's keep looking
For
around.
the first time in forever.
That was the walkie-talkie, so
Oh, here.
Split.
Oh, thanks.
Oh.
Whenever I'm just thinking of the walkie-talkies from the Rick and Morty episode with the whole Die Hard thing. Die Hard.
Walkie-talkie, Die Hard, yes.
Stay back for alternates. If you see something, let us know.
Oh,
know how to handle them.
and Casey teleported away. I don't know where she went.
Yeah.
Oh no, there she is. She was in the corner.
What you said?
Torvik is very stealthy.
He's not coming back, is he?
Oh wait, you never told Casey Zane got beheaded? God.
There wasn't really a chance. They haven't had a moment to converse. Because that's one thing about this series. Most of the episodes.
They kind of did though in Casey's house when she was doing showing her Alfred and stuff. That would have been the perfect moment.
Well, yes, it would have been the perfect moment were it not for the fact that Alfred's mere existence is distracting enough and required their attention.
Also, if Alfred didn't immediately get out of the house upon immediately coming into existence itself, I would accept that as an answer greatly.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the chance where the circumstances just don't align.
Yeah.
You could say he was crazy about you, you know?
Wow. Why are you making a pun?
Wow.
Okay, and now we're back into comedy territory.
Okay, as a coping mechanism, I can sort of see you like that, but also not the right person to deliver it to.
Also, not right now. You could at least wait until better circumstances. Jeez.
Or once the grief has had a chance to settle in.
You two can survive this
Top
long.
10 Aphmau. Top 10 Aphmau scenes that shot themselves in the foot.
Yeah, we just gotta stay on the positive side of everything.
So wait, did she not clock that Zane's dead?
Well, no, well, she's holding on to hope that he somehow made it out of his circumstance. I mean, made it out of the rock slide one time. So.
Aphmau watched him get beheaded, or was he stabbed? I forget if he got impaled to death or if got full on beheaded. I forget how exactly he died.
Hey, Aphmau.
They also blur into each other. Let's be real.
Hearing something on my end.
What?
Okay, this is another thing. I said before, there's no sense of distance. This is a thing with a lot of Minecraft role plays, just even since the very beginning of them, because obviously all of it's done through voice chat. But that's one thing that sucks me out of the realism of this scene is the fact that they never acknowledge how far away from each other they are. And I'm not saying proximity chat's the solution here. I don't like proximity chat for various reasons I'm not going to get into in this video. But what you can do is the thing. I said this before when I pretended to have my character's leg injured. No one had clocked onto it, so they all just kind of sprinted away because I was already in character. Again, once that happens, I am determined not to break. So what I did was I just backed away from my microphone and called out to them. And that's what almost got them all to break character and laugh. So, might have been a bit too funny in retrospect, but hey, that it helped with the illusion of distance.
Oh no. Let's go. What'd you find?
I don't know. It just sounds like another voice coming from the tunnel over here.
Also, okay, so from a staging perspective, that moment between Casey and Aphmau was meant to be kind of like previously in the scene or previously just there with the moment between Aphmau and Travis. And the moment between Aphmau and Travis when they were talking about Zane and about how not to lose your head about it, right now, that worked for Aphmau and Travis, but not KC and Aphmau there because they didn't really talk about much. They just kind of talked about hope or something, even though Aphmau knows there's no hope Zane's alive. Unless he comes back as like a scary alternate, which, I don't think you'd want that. But like, they didn't really talk about anything versus when it feels like the Travis and Aphmau moment felt like they genuinely talked about something or like felt like they connected for a moment. Like the Aphmau and KZ moment, despite being like best friends in the videos, they didn't feel like they connected in that little aside moment there where they're meant to connect briefly about, the whole Zane thing and stuff. And that kind of sucks.
No, in fact, it felt shockingly insensitive.
Yeah.
Yeah, the humor didn't help in that scene, particularly.
I don't know. It just kind of sucks because I see what Aphmau's doing, at least if there's like bullet points or a staging thing. But like Aphmau with some of these scenes, with Aphmau in these scenes is not hitting, at least with KC as a character, despite KC having some of the more emotional stuff because her boyfriend, crush, husband, I don't know, whatever they technically are in this world. To be honest, it's kind of up in the air.
We're not too sure. That nothing is ever established, so we can't really.
Whatever they are to each other, they were close. I guess they were close.
Definitely.
But like, it feels like there should have been more emotion there and more of an interaction, especially between Aphmau and Casey, who are best friends in the modern day videos, or at least meant to be best friends in the modern day videos.
Well, they were always best friends since the days of My Street itself.
Well, technically, they would describe Caitlyn as Aphmau's best friend in OG in My Street timeline, but
Well, I mean, Kawaii-chan was living with both of them, so I feel like that qualifies at least a little bit. But...
all three of them were best friends. You can't, Aiden, do you have it in your head that you have to have one best friend?
Well, technically, that's how...
I have a Star vs. the Force Viewable episode I would love to show you if that's the case.
But Aphmau and Kawaii-chan in My Street never refer to each other as best friends versus Caitlyn and Aphmau refer to each other as best friends, at least in early My Street a decent amount.
I feel like Kawaii-chan referring to Aphmau as Aphmau Senpai probably like implies it to some degree, especially because they're the same age as each other, and so he justifies that by like how much he like reveres Aphmau in general, giving her like a higher ranked title anyway, or higher ranked honorific.
It's me!
Why
how did they not hear that? As far as like, but given all of the voices I said before, like too subdued in this one, that scream would have been very noticeable even from that far away.
Wait, hold on. Let's check for static.
Why is Peeb still alive?
That far away.
Genuine question.
I mean, okay, I will say this: if electronics lure in other alternates and they were like set up as a trap, whatever that house was supposed to be, if I were an alternate trying to retaliate or learn from that experience, I would use a human to lure in other humans, because that seems to be what draws them closer is each other.
But here's the thing. In universe, like at least over 10 minutes ago, Peeves was taken. So why didn't they just kill him immediately? Because
remember how I said like before, like the one person at a time thing. Despite like the whole like parkour scene in the first place, no one died during that specifically, or at least like we saw. But Leaf took Peeves inside of the mines after saying that he would be the other alternate would have been satisfied. He just kind of did that. So I guess it's satisfied for now, but maybe afterwards, don't want him to leave. I guess.
I don't know. I mean,
if the jig is up, I guess store as much food as you possibly can.
Because Peebs is in season 2, because it kind of reads as if Aphmau didn't want to bring Peebs into season 2, they would have just killed off Peebs when he got taken there. And that's the kind of
that is entirely a possibility.
That's the kind of thing where I'm like the alternates don't take prisoners at all. I mean, I guess they took weirdly Caitlyn and Aaron, but even then that wasn't explained properly. I guess I don't know. The alternates don't explain their behavior, and that's what's frustrating. Our Aphmau doesn't explain their behavior. There's no logical reasoning. It's just this is creepy, therefore it happens. It's kind of
with a few suggestions of logical reasoning, but you've rejected all of them.
I don't think the whole kill thing is not a thing, Jacob. It's never substantiated at all in the show. Besides, I guess we only see one person die at a time, so they just only kill one person at once. It's not an energy thing, especially when they're groups of alternates. Like, there were tons of tentacles there. Not to mention, Caitlyn presumably killed like 3 people in a row when she was transforming into an alternate. How does that make sense with your theory? And Caitlyn also
because she wasn't fully alternate yet, so the transformation. So I guess that she had that, the human energy.
But that's a contradiction. Therefore, I don't know.
It's not a contradiction. She's not a full alternate yet. The rules wouldn't have applied to her in the same way.
But she's probably using alternate parts. I don't know. It's like one of those things where it's like it's just a mechanic the story's using to justify why groups of people aren't dying when instead of making a situation where the characters are smart enough or strong enough or resourceful enough to survive, they're using it as a crutch so they can have big groups of people be attacked by a single alternate that manages to kill one person relative ease and not kill anyone else because they don't want multiple people dying at once. That's the issue. Like, instead of writing smarter scenarios, you're writing dumb scenarios. And
again, I get that out of universe. I'm saying that they could easily justify it by going this way because nothing I've seen so far has contradicted it. Like, you're right, no one verbally confirms it. Well, first of all, they couldn't really because they don't know how these things operate in general. So there's no one that could actually like confirm that except for another alternate themselves. And why would they give away their own secrets?
I mean, the alternates don't really talk. I mean, I guess some of them talk.
Yeah, well, some of them do talk, but even when they do talk, it's usually, for the sake of their own instincts. They're not designed, to deliver exposition about themselves, which is partly where all the confusion is coming from as well. All the stuff in the broadcast and such is all like mainly like speculation or just, observation that we can glean from, which is exactly what I'm doing in this scenario here.
Not really.
There's no static. It's him. We gotta get through.
Use parkour.
Sledgehammer.
Yeah, like the whole static thing. The thing Aphmau assumed that the range of static would apply that far away. But who's to say? It's not like there's a confirmed radius that alternates would emanate. In this case, especially if it's based on size, as you would imagine a radius would be.
Come on.
Nice, go. Peeps.
Peeps! Where's Leaf?
I don't know.
Okay, wait. Oh no.
What's the sound?
Yeah, see, now you're closer. It makes more sense to do the test.
Static. We gotta get him out of there. What's going on? Oh! No!
I'm gonna get it!
I'm gonna get it with my melee weapon. Yes, Travis.
Oh, no.
Why would you have died? Oh.
It did what every Minecraft spider does. It just jumps at you and falls if it.
No!
We've gotta get to him. He might still be alive.
Well, which way do we go then?
How?
How
is he still alive?
He might still be alive. If he falls on the monster.
How? No, the monster fell after him, though. He would fall faster than the monster. Unless the monster is a lot fatter. But the monster is also emanating a spider, so assumably it will have the weight of a giant spider. So probably not.
I mean, it depends.
So he's probably heavier than the monster.
Now, those are some decently sized tentacles right there. I guess it makes sense that they are thicker underground. I get that
Not
too.
that one, not that way.
Those are the source.
Finally,
What even
fully
are these
sized
things?
tentacles.
Oh god.
Well, we can't just
We
jump
don't-
down that
we
I
always-
can't believe that you have to say that statement out loud in an Aphmau video.
Listen, what's wrong with tentacles? We love tentacles on this
It's
channel.
it's not the fact that there are tentacles. It's the fact that all of the tentacles we've seen have been disproportionate size, too small.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you could say maybe because of the source, they get thicker as they approach the actual creature they emerge from. Maybe that was it.
In that case, we're enacting alternate biology to that of a squid.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alternate squid.
I don't know. It might be
Look at this really convenient hat.
Oh, why would you just jump without looking?
Yeah, there wasn't enough time to. Well, I mean, I guess Meepo do land their feet all the time.
Yeah, but if you look on your feet, you'll break your feet still. You'll break your legs.
No, I was about to say.
I think I made that joke with Fred one time.
I always land on my feet.
I think I did that once.
Yeah.
Also, depending on the size of the fall, there is concrete that cats don't always land on their feet. There needs to be a minimum distance.
Yeah.
Travis,
Yeah, we're
Casey,
here,
get
we're
to some shore.
Aphmau, over here!
What is this place?
What's that noise?
Oh, behind you!
Oh no! Oh!
Come on.
Oh, we gotta get going!
Keep
More
going.
something
Keep going. Go.
Yes, I do love to. I do love Amnesia the Dark Descent.
But that's the least of our priorities right now.
Okay.
You know what? You know what? Phoebe's falling just reminds me of. Remember in the Murder at Phoenix Drop High video with Daniel falling?
Oh yeah, that one that
It's
I laughed
reminded-
at for a solid hour, even though it was supposed to be a horror comedy.
It was so bad. Worst murder mystery ever. We didn't even know. The mystery made no sense.
What's funny is that they
It wasn't much of a
were
mystery
like-
because no one was really investigating. They were just sort of kind of trying to stay alive.
I also thought it was funny that, oh, Zane, but he's been with you the whole time.
Yeah, there was a lot of that, which is partly why I chose Hatchet Town as a parody song for it, because in Hatchet Town they're all accusing each other with not much of a solid basis, much like they were in the episode. So it really did fit.
Oh, it's coming! Come on, let's go!
Oh, well, imagine.
Come on,
while I'm
follow me close.
pacing a church in a church corridor.
That's a
and
whole different song.
Yeah.
Go!
My
You're
brain-
also
my
singing
brain
the
just went
song
there.
wrong.
Cobwebs.
While I'm pacing the pews at a
keep an eye
church
out.
corridor.
I don't know what we're
Yes,
facing.
good.
Keep going. Oh.
Listen, I don't know about
Oh my gosh.
churches or that stuff. Ew. Ew.
But I have heard
Okay.
this song a lot.
Peeps, don't panic, okay? We'll get you out.
How'd you get upside down?
Oh!
Yeah.
How'd
Also,
you
you know, again, if you're going to yell, it will get you out when you know that something must have made that web.
What? There's more? There's more? Where'd they come from? Oh no!
Can you imagine if they just used like the model for Ubu, the giant spider?
That'd be
trap.
awesome, but no.
Casey,
Yes, Casey, become the mayor you were born to be.
We are not trapped with them. They're trapped here with
Trapped with us.
wow.
Yeah, I've heard that line before.
You go, Casey!
I like how it looks like she's gardening.
No, she looks like the Mario with the hammer, like that one.
Keep it distracted, okay?
Right. Yeah, ugly. Come get some.
And
Harry!
I'm coming, Peeps.
Avoiding the cobweb parkour, that definitely took a few takes.
Don't worry. Almost got it, and
Unfortunately, only a sword can break Minecraft cobwebs.
gotcha. All right, let's get down and. Huh? Are you okay,
Or just throwing a person.
Travis?
Untrue. You can also break Minecraft cobwebs with your fist. It just takes a really long time.
Yeah. Yeah, you also don't get the string afterwards. Come on, it is a very, very, very inefficient system. Also, is this the same set? I mean, I guess like the render distance is kind of like weird to see, but like I guess it could be what Travis was behind. But all right.
Yeah, that's the thing about render distance.
Yeah. What?
I don't know.
Happened.
Was that like a steam engine question?
Ah, yes. When you hammer mossy cobblestone, it explodes. We all know this Minecraft mechanic, right?
Okay, I mean, I don't really know.
That's for Caitlin.
Is it dead? Is it?
Oh, is that? I think it's meant to be, maybe that was like meant to be like a giant gas pipe or something, and that's what that's supposed to be. He said it didn't make a gas sound at all, and it would still be leaking if that were the case.
Did it just make a Minecraft head sound when it disappeared?
Yeah.
Well, that's how you know it's dead.
Oh, well, what if more scary things show up? I'm too squishy!
You're right. We need to get everyone out of here now.
I'm too squishy.
Wow.
This way.
I'm a gummy bear. I'm a gummy gummy bear.
Oh, memes in new circulation. There you are.
God.
That's
I
what
was in like elementary school when I listened to that. Like the teacher, I'm pretty sure played it. I was like in like first grade.
Honestly, I think the
kindergarten.
same thing might have happened with me. Yeah, before I realized that's where the song
You
came
can try to
from.
get through the webs.
Like Y2K is back, except when Y2K is back, including the people who were alive in Y2K, just looking at all of these children dancing to songs that came out when they were however years old and being like,
Yeah.
What?
I'll take them. Come on, peeps.
Oh, you're terrifying and amazing.
Get moving.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you guys clear that.
Hey, someone else takes over leadership for a bit. Gives Aphmau a break.
Watch your back. Do you guys hear that? Travis?
Yeah,
Traviska.
normal cave noises.
Travis.
If it wasn't for the alternate, Caitlin would have.
It's okay. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna figure this out, okay? We just need to get out of here. Oh, what the? Oh! Oh no! No!
Oh no! It didn't cover the whole thing. We can still glitch. Oh! It's an entire wall of stone!
I think that's meant to be like the alternate's weird reality warping power / spatial warping abilities. Don't ask me how they do it. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I haven't worked out that one yet.
But it's just what they do.
No!
Because reasons. It still doesn't really get it.
What the? Lee.
Oh, bravo, Aphmau. You really thought you saved the day, didn't you?
There's no version of Leaf that isn't murderous. That's the lesson.
Not done yet. What is he? What is he?
It's probably gonna morph, yeah.
What?
See, have you learned nothing from Dragon Ball? You never wait until your enemy transforms.
Yeah,
this is
you
how
need-
you get third form Frieza.
You need to catch them monologuing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Travis.
That was some good calculation of, full distance.
Yeah, but I bet there was a bunch of takes where they got that wrong.
Probably. That I remember there's like one blooper from Diaries or something where they actually where Aphmau and Lawrence are going down into like some hole for some reason. I don't remember why exactly. And they just like get to like almost the bottom, and Aphmau just dies upon impact.
And then they
had to
all
redo it.
just break out laughing about it.
Don't worry, Lawrence, I'm coming.
Yeah, you can tell from the blooper to the final shot that they had to readjust the height of where they land in that
I'm
tunnel.
pretty sure they cutscened it. For what that blooper had mentioned, they cutscened it. So they probably just did a cinematic there of Aphmau falling.
We gotta get here now.
No, if you look between the blooper and the final of the video, you can tell that they had to adjust the height of the build to compensate.
Come on. Go. Hurry before it collapses.
One of Aphmau's earliest hits was her playing the drop with Sachel. So,
Where does this thing go?
Oh no, not with Sachel, Aster, I think.
Oh! Come on! What the? Get in! Oh! Oh no, he's here! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! No!
I was about to say it couldn't get through, but then I forgot this is Minecraft.
I'm done running.
Travis!
We have to
Knock
hit 'em
off
together.
back
Come on.
rooms.
Right,
Yeah.
let's do it!
You can also see Leaf's body at the end, just dangling there.
Yeah.
Which in my opinion makes this monster design ineffective because of how hilarious it is.
Okay!
You having fun,
Yeah,
buddy?
I understand the alternates not thinking of like the most effective designs for themselves outside the fear factor. Say what you want about the whole energy thing. I feel like I want something with like that with them using fear specifically to make everyone just not think about things, much like the series itself.
Yeah. Then.
No! I can't let Aaron's sacrifice be in vain!
Aphmau.
Ow!
I mean, Aaron sacrificed himself so you would live, not necessarily so you would charge into this thing with a baseball bat.
What do we do?
Come on, Ugly. Let's.
Probably should. Oh, look, it's Caitlin T-Rex.
Caitlin. Caitlin.
We have to keep moving!
Caitlin. No.
Travis, we have to go!
Okay, that delivery was a bit strange from Pat.
Caitlin. No.
She still has some humanity left, and we need to make sure it's not in vain that she uses it. Follow me! Come on!
And the issue with improv is to use the same lines twice.
I think we're in the
Be
clear.
careful.
Keep your eyes peeled, though. Wait.
Right.
Right!
When you step out of combat in D&D, you're just everything's fine.
Rise!
Rise is dead. He got stabbed in the chest.
Oh, this
He's
is all
very
kinds of
dead.
not okay.
I know, but like Wait.
Whoop.
You're
Yeah,
There you
I
go.
was like, he died.
Bryce!
You finally made it.
It's okay, Aphmau. I'm here. It's me, right?
Oh God.
Hi, Aphmau. Glad you found me.
Oh no!
It's so good to see.
No! Ah, ah! We gotta get out of here now!
Run!
Oh no!
Where are you going, Aphmau?
Oh hey. Oh wait. Oh no. They clipped out of existence for a second.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
no coming out of
Ivy.
reality is part of the back room, so you know. And this is part of the owl house.
Oh!
There it is. See, I thought it was, you know, one monster.
No!
I thought it was a larger monster, but hey, still close.
What are you?
Aphmau!
This doesn't make sense.
I mean, it does exist. It's right in front of you.
I didn't hear that. The actual video glitched out.
Oh, fun.
That wasn't you.
Okay, I'm back. What did the creature say its name was?
We can't tell. We can't tell.
The screen is
no.
frozen.
No, it's
The
not.
screen is okay. I'll try and rewind it. Okay, I'm gonna try and rewind. Here we go.
Aphmau!
This doesn't
Were
make sense.
you?
Oh, isn't it obvious we're you? Okay.
You'll never be me. I would never kill my friends.
But you did.
It does look. I just realized it has like the alternate Aphmau's clothes.
You've left so many of your friends for dead. Here's Jim saying
You killed them.
Aaron.
Don't you dare say his name.
That would have been better with a bit more projection as well.
Okay, so I will say here, and this is also another thing this show could do good if it, I don't know, I guess took itself a bit more seriously most of the time, and grappled with more the psychological effects. Because Aphmau throughout the show has had to take on like a leader role in a lot of situations. Not to mention a lot of her friends have died around her, and she's been unable to save a lot, including her boyfriend, husband, crush.
Unexplained relationship connection of some value.
Something intimate, I guess. I don't know. And like this show really could have this season especially could have did an interesting job of exploring Aphmau's guilt complex in like how it builds with each death and how you see each time where maybe she's wanting to throw herself in danger more, or she gets so protective of her friends where she takes the full brunt of attacks rather than letting her friends risk it, or she chooses to run ahead and maybe push them aside because she's trying to protect them. I don't know. That could have been like an interesting arc for this kind of character in this kind of situation, you know. And like the lines they're saying here kind of echo that, being like, "You killed the Aphmau, you know. We are you know, because related to your fault being their death, you know."
That's another D&D comparison I can make right now.
Like it could be. I'm gonna be honest. It could be so good following like a guilt complex of Aphmau here. But instead of dealing with like a complicated arc or like an interesting idea like that, we don't really get much in like dealing with grief or her complex feelings throughout the situation. Doesn't really seem to reflect how she changes her attempt to save everybody or changes how she acts towards all her friends, you know?
There is one way they could have salvaged this, because we do get moments where Aphmau, laments what happens to everyone and somewhat blames herself for not, being able to take action to prevent what happened to them, despite the fact that obviously some of them, again, were whole standing things or whatever. So I think it's not so like the message, it's more the mouth it's coming from. I guess alternate Aphmau was there witnessing a lot of that stuff, but not really there for the moments of lamentation that support that this is something that Aphmau feels. So if she struggled with this idea in general that she's not the best leader, especially like after Casey steps up and seems to be doing better things in the short term for this scene specifically. There could be something, there's something there rather than being reminded of it by the main villain. That like the villain breaking down something about like the main character is a time-honored, trope, and that's one of the ones that I do really like. When it's done properly. It's just that here the villain does not have enough of access to that unless it can see through all the alternates for some reason.
Maybe I don't think the alternates are hive mind. I don't even think in season 2 it's really implied they're a hive mind.
Well, they barely have a mind at all. We've established that, so I don't think they are. Either. They fight each other far too often for that.
I don't know. I just kind of wish, again, because like an arc like that would be pretty solid for an apocalyptic story, but instead of getting a pretty solid arc for Aphmau as a character, changing how she reacts in Apocalypse and stuff, I feel like we just don't get enough of that, unfortunately, or get any of that until now. It feels like at the 11th hour, we're like, and this was her arc all along, or this is how she's feeling, and the villain's echoing that, and she has to shake it off now, even though she wasn't feeling it, or at least wasn't obviously feeling any of these emotions or affected her very much until this point.
If I am to say it, it feels like we're being gaslit into believing that there is a story when there isn't.
Yeah, honestly, that's how I feel about this whole show. I feel like I'm being constantly gaslit by like Aphmau fandom and like the people who make this show being like, we've written such a good show with such interesting characters and arcs and stuff. It's like, what arcs? What show? What are you talking about? I feel, and it kind of sucks because I'm like, I know arcs and storylines. These aren't arcs. These aren't even circles. These are lines. These are lines. Yes.
Perfect. I'm not even gonna try to build on that. That was a perfect analogy.
These are lines. Caitlin, no.
Oh no.
Listen to it, Caitlin. Don't listen to that.
She's wanted like a baby ostrich, please.
Alternate, you have to keep fighting!
He's right. As long as there's air in your lungs, there's a chance, right?
I think so.
No! Run!
Come on!
Come on, Travis! What do we do? We gotta do something!
This also looks like a few bottoms in Mario Galaxy.
Also, can we go back to Caitlin just snatching Travis right quick?
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Come on!
Yoink! And Travis just stood there. Everyone just stands there.
We gotta do something!
Movement is very hard, apparently, in the show.
Travis! Go! Travis, over here! Please!
The path to victory is often indicated by the enemy. And in this case, the tunnel to victory.
Wait.
In this case,
secret tunnel.
Of course, this was here.
We gotta conveniently have a solution here. Obviously.
It does. I mean, as far as chess goes, this stuff actually does make more sense to have in a mine shaft than the actual loot you find in mine shafts. But anyway.
Travis, I need your help now.
Okay, coming.
Come on, take this. I'll get this all set up. This has to be it.
Well, there's a button there, so you've got a redstone source.
I'm tired of running. I can only run for so long. No. I can knock this all down.
Also, that's a pretty solid arc that this show could have potentially did for Aphmau too. Maybe throughout the show she was always running away from her problems and running away from stuff. Maybe it was an arc about running away. I don't know.
Well, I mean, that is what happened. She was mostly running away from everything.
Yeah, but
not running from her problems, but she was running away with people because there was a threat that she had no way of controlling, except for the broadcast. That was taking the fight to them. Actually,
I don't know. It's like I don't know. I'm just like. Apocalypse stories could be interesting if you give cool character arcs or something, or at least attempt to arc. I don't know.
Yeah. By the way, don't put two charges in the same place when you've got a limited supply.
Yeah.
That's great. Although I guess that is a gas pipe. Maybe they're going to amplify the explosion of the mossy cobblestone again. Throw one in its mouth. Do it.
Make out.
I'll save you, Travis. It's moments like this where I can see why someone would like the show. Maybe not for the reasons it was supposed to be.
Travis!
Did he try just like to wrestle one tentacle from a creature rooted to the ground?
Yes.
Like I said, Ultimates don't have a mind anymore.
Travis, are you okay?
Also,
Neither of the characters in the show either, so you know it evens
Yeah,
out.
so Caitlyn is doubly toast right now.
Travis, Caitlin's fighting. We need to go.
Caitlyn is dodging. Could get me, gonna get me.
It's like it's also the fact of Caitlin's very tiny legs supporting this big body.
Yeah.
Gonna get me.
Like I can't. Like Aphmau tried with creature design, but I can't take any of these alternates seriously.
She's made Mr. Krabs into an eldritch being.
Like somehow, like even the Aphmau in the center of the room looks cool, except when you realize it's. Wait, is that Zane over there?
Yeah,
it could be. I mean,
he's
they're
being
publishing a
puppeted.
bunch of them. Yeah, I guess. And also what looks like tall grass.
But the center Aphmau
It
would
just vanish.
It just vanished. It left her render distance.
You gotta run. Come on.
Look at his leg.
They're coming.
Yeah, well, I guess he might have the same fate as Caitlyn now.
It's called infection. I don't know. I don't know how else to parry that.
There's no protection. As it spreads right through your trouser hole. There you go.
Yeah.
Caitlin.
No. Don't push yourself. You've done enough. Okay.
You're not alone.
Buddy.
Kill me.
And she's dead.
No.
See, so much more emotion than some of the VA, than like Casey especially, and Peebs. Peebs I'm also putting in the camp. Peebs does not work on this situation.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, Peebs so far has been, screaming and panicking at decent levels.
What's happening?
Oh, we killed her!
I don't know about season 2, but so far he's doing pretty well in my books.
Travis, we need to go now. For Caitlin, all right? We need to go. Just come on.
Honestly, this is a very classic Minecraft setup. You know, there's lots of Minecraft stories in general, especially for like early internet days that end with like or feature a minecart chase of some kind, because it's one of the most fun aspects of the game. So
Put these here and get in now. Her sacrifice can't be in vain. Go.
Yeah, you keep saying that one line.
Go.
Again,
now.
improv issues.
Okay, good. Go. Come on. Wait a second. Wait.
Emerald dust.
No, you're not winning this. I won't let you. And hang on.
Oh, fart clouds.
And
Oh, I guess the gas pipe that Travis ruptured earlier.
Wait, no!
Yeah, the gas was all around you. That's going to ignite everything. That is a really bad idea.
Travis. Travis.
We made a giant explosion.
Is
Yep.
it over?
Yeah.
I'd get to amputating
You're
that
hurt.
leg.
Just take it easy,
Yeah.
okay? Oh, Aphmau, are you alright?
Yeah, that explosion was huge.
We're not okay. But I think
That explosion was huge, and only the trees seem to have a visible damage to it. The mines are still there and haven't caved in on themselves.
fine.
I mean, there's the house.
Thank you all for being here.
Oh, this is the difference between Travis and Caitlyn. Travis asks for help, and so he gets crutches. Caitlyn was just like, I'll be fine. Work through the pain. Let's go.
Also, that makes sense for Caitlyn as a character. She was always too proud to ask for help.
That is true. Yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad difference. Yeah.
No, it's not
I
a
know the
bad
town's
difference.
rebuilding.
This one time, it is kind of maybe a little infuriating.
We lost a lot in this. Some of
Oh, they did have a Travis.
us lost more than others.
Travis is gone.
Our friends gave their lives for us because they believed in our will to survive.
I appreciate that the gravestones are like carved very, very shabbily because they obviously don't have training in that area.
We fought so hard. I could never put into words what every single one of them meant to us.
We tried so hard
and got so far.
Also, why does
In
the
the
one
end,
with
didn't
Rise
even
have the
matter.
Joan on it?
Well, I mean, bury it with its creator, I suppose.
Yeah.
Amazing.
There was a
I mean,
lot of
Laura's
death
got
this
a
year.
great hand or something.
There's also nothing to bury with Aaron.
Well, he
there was nothing
exploded.
left.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Caitlin.
I can't. As long as there's air in our lungs, this won't be for nothing. We'll keep living. For them.
That was beautiful, Aphmau.
Thanks.
You can be emotional. Yay, you can be emotional.
This is the first time Casey. I like the performance of Casey for the serious situation in this episode.
Yeah, Moika has figured out how to cry, as Casey did so long ago, so it makes sense.
Hey.
Hey, how are you feeling?
Oh, and they get a moment to finish the scene as not alone buddies.
I'll live. It's what Caitlin would have wanted.
Yeah,
Take your time. We're here for you too, you know.
thank you, Travis.
Is this an intentional parallel that Travis is somehow impaired mobility wise, and he finishes the scene with Aphmau, much like in season 6?
Maybe, I don't know.
If I had $1 for how many times this happened, I would have like $3, which isn't a lot. But it's weird that this happened more than once.
Yeah, and more than twice, according to $3.
I'll never forget, and we'll never give up.
The way that she put that out, it was just like she would like to bash the grave, but no, I get it. Squash. Get away, Alfred. Doing that thing he does. Arrive, alter, become. Okay. And there it is.
Yeah, okay, so I will say that teasing at the end really makes no sense because Aaron doesn't. They don't have Aaron's body, so it can't be anything crawling out Aaron's body because they don't have his body anymore. It kind of exploded.
Well, no,
So
but something could have been underground. You know, I can understand it being a rat burrowed somewhere. You know.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Or just Alfred giving birth to random creatures like he did before.
Oh God.
Yeah,
abomination kittens.
Like we all
it's me, Greco.
Let's not forget about all of those abomination birds as well that Alfred created.
I don't know if he created them. He may have just
as much as just like ate one and it survived. He may have just been eating them
because season 2 just has like random like weird monsters around that are non-humanoid, but like just random monsters.
Season 1 has those,
Yeah, but season 2 has more of those. So I guess just the random animal population is just now infected with alternate versions of themselves. If they are still, if there still are proper animals around at this point, I don't know. The ultras may have killed all the cows and stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if they did that.
Yeah. All right. Well, so for this episode, I guess one thing that we haven't discussed is how it all culminated towards the end. Because how do you wrap up something or wrap up something for a season when it was all improvised and spur of the moment? I mean, as much as the Ultimates don't have a hive mind of any kind, the idea of some sort of a creature that's either spawned all of them via the infection or was just luring them in. Again, it goes back into what I was saying about them using fear. Through fear, they actually attracted all those different humans to the safe town, and where the base of operations were. Everyone who survived would eventually congregate in some area to try to either rebuild society or just to flourish within cooperation. And that is the perfect breeding ground. As Ghosty said, even in the first scene, a sign, say like, no alternates here or humans or something would be the perfect, buffet for it. And she was proven correct. Just maybe not exactly through how it was, how it appeared. Which, yeah, that makes sense to me. Yeah, as far as this is probably the best resolution that they could come up with, they could do with the setup that they had, I think.
I mean, yeah, I will say this episode is probably the strongest out of at least season 1. I will say this episode probably is the strongest episode, but this episode still has some issues from like Kawaii-chan in this episode, and like I just like some other things, just kind of let part of the story down. But like when you get down to nitty gritty of like the story or like the serious moments, I feel like this, I don't know. Part of me wonders if people only remember like the most serious moments in the anime of death scene. Like, is that the only thing people
With a series
remember?
this long and episodes of this length, it's not impossible to assume that, yeah.
Because I don't know, it's just like this show, like if you were just to show people like a random 5-minute stretch of like the middle of the episode, I don't know if people would be, I don't know, just
it kind of seems like Emerald Secret in that sense, which is also a series that features a lot of first-person perspective, a lot of build-up to things that were to come. And when people talk about Emerald Secret, they remember the last 5 episodes I've mentioned countless times before.
Yeah, you kind of dragged me through Emerald Secret and demystified me.
Well, there you go. I think that might be what's happening in this scenario. It's just more spread out over the episodes rather than concentrated at the end.
Like, it's the fact that I came into this with no expectations, only to have no expectations going out. Like,
yeah, I suppose that's also the reason why I wasn't as like disillusioned by this as Aiden clearly is, because he already painted a picture that that it didn't live up to how bad he was making it seem, and so I was therefore not disappointed by it, even though I can see where a lot of those issues came from, even if I don't actually
I don't know, because like for me especially, think about it like this. This is people on the main channel, like Aphmau's Modern Days fans, My Street. This is their My Street essentially. They're serious. They're more quote unquote more serious, more quote unquote plot driven show that has multiple installments. This is their My Street. This is something that somewhat anchors them, or at least anchored them for like a time.
At least they're Emerald Secret, because it serves the same purpose as Emerald Secret to to introduce drama and higher stakes into a world of previously mostly silliness, with the occasional dramatic moments here and there.
I'm just like, I don't know. And I mean, even for me, it's like the way like some people still talk about it. Like, I don't know. Like, there's this one YouTuber reacts to Aphmau. Like, I think their name is J-Day. I forget their name. I think J-Day. But like, she like did some reaction like to alternates, and like especially season 1. I've seen some bits of her reaction. Like, she's just like so invested. I'm like, what, are we watching the same thing? And like that I guess is one of the biggest things like with Aphmau fandom that I get confused by. Like, it feels like we're allegedly watching the same thing, and yet we're not watching the same, and yet they have very like emotional like I guess I would describe it as Emerald Secret Aaron dying kind of levels of feelings associated with it, or My Street coming back levels of hype, essentially. I would describe it as for a show that is at best kind of mediocre, if not bad,
Like, I wouldn't say this is bad.
No, I'd say mediocre of the two of them, yes.
But like and like
I enjoyed a lot of this, even if it was not for the reasons they intended, and some of it was for the reasons they intended.
And I don't know. I mean, like, I'm just like, with this show, I just wish it lived up to the hype, or at least the way the wider Aphmau community, because like it's not just like younger people, it is the older part of the fandom too that reacts emotionally and like compelled to the show, which I don't get. And like I really do want someone who likes the show to genuinely sit down and explain why they really enjoy the show and are really excited to see more of it and want a season 3. Like, I really do want to hear one of those fans actually tell me what they actually like about it, because I haven't heard anyone actually substantiate their opinion. They're just like, oh, wow, this is so good, and just reacting to everything. It's like, isn't that kind of a dumb moment?
Yeah,
isn't that kind of dumb she stood there?
Actually, Aiden, you know what? I'm glad you brought up other reactors, because, again, while I haven't heard of the Jade person you just mentioned, you know, obviously, you know, back in the day, the main Aphmau reactors, the main heavy hitters were, you know, people like, you know, Kovu or Moonty, you know, that's that crowd, you know, the ones that made it, you know, made it seem like, oh yeah, Aphmau reactions, there's something to actually do here. And, you know, depending on which ones you actually saw, like Moonty would occasionally, would, you know, at least be, you know, like funny and entertaining in the videos. Kovu, I had real beef with at the time as far as like the execution of the videos went, because, you know, like it's engraved into my mind just, you know, how, you know, even like the most like subdued, like what like that kind of thing, you know, the typical reactors where they most just go like, oh my gosh, guys, did you see that? It's like, that's what that felt like.
The
so it really depended. And part of the reason that that I started making Aphmau reactions and calling them reactions or reviews in the first place is because, you know, I saw that, okay, well, you know, I got that same experience, you know, I saw some of the other people's reactions and were like, okay, are you watching the same thing? I mean, yeah, I mean, you've either glossed over this detail here, or you've like focused on this one, but there's also this thing here. And that can be either a good thing or a bad thing, you know, minor details that don't get observed on a casual glance, or things that do bring stuff into question. People just, you know, gloss over as, you know, as, you know, comedic, rather than, you know, things that would potentially break your emotion or whatever. So seeing that pattern, I was like, okay, there's something here. So I'm not to say so having experienced something similar to that in the past, you know, with a series that we've like, again, we're mirroring to, you know, this experience here. I guess that's just kind of a similar a similar experience to what that was, you know, as in, you know, we're watching the same things, but, you know, since we're different people, or we execute things differently, or we consume media under a different lens, you know, we perceive a lot of things in that kind of in a different manner to what you're expecting. You know, it's not like our reactions are exactly, you know, the most conventional things in the world, according to a lot of people that watch them. So, you know, and I feel like we are the outliers in that sense to a certain degree, but that's not necessarily, you know, to our detriment. I feel like we probably
also, I will say as well, part of why I take issue with the show as well is I love horror movies. I love the horror medium. I love horror tropes. I love the horror, the darker aspects of Buffy. I love darker stories. As someone who loves all of that, watching a show like that, which essentially attempts to do stuff in that vein, falling on its face, or like not executing these horror tropes well, or executing them to the letter with the flaws included, without taking into account like the worst parts of the genre that you're trying to touch. It also, like, as someone who's experienced with this genre and knows a lot of it, it hurts my soul, because I'm like, no, this is not how you do this.
Actually, since you bring that up, Aiden, because you mentioned that you've like heard like a lot of people's like reactions and talking about like how good something is. Do many other people describe this series as scary?
No, not that I've seen. I mean, I guess you have the shocked stuff, which I will say I have seen Rise's VA's reaction to some of his clips that he posted on Instagram, which honestly, for someone who was in the show, I could totally see liking it, because, you know, when you're a part of something, you're probably gonna like it a bit more. He's one of the people who I'm like, yeah, okay, I can see why you like it, or like have a soft spot for it. When it's just like the general fan base, I cannot see why you like it. Like if Moiko was like, oh yeah, the Ultraverse was fun, I'd be like, okay, fair enough. You were in it. You were in a lot of the show. It makes sense why you would like it and like why you vibe with it and have soft spot for it. But then it's like when just a random like fan say like it like in their late teens or like maybe even in their 20s, just like, I love the show. This show's so good. It's so oh my gosh, so cool. I'm so emotional. I'm like, okay, okay. I'm confused.
But also, I have something to say about this, and this is going to be a spicy take. I didn't think this was too bad.
Okay.
I can't say that I like it. I also can't say that I hate it. And I'm going to contrast it in a bit here, because this is exactly in line with analog horror. It's just done rather shittily in some portions.
Yeah.
And that I will agree with. But you can also, one thing I want to mention is that you can tell when the scripted section ends and where the improv begins.
And the improv sections are so much worse than the scripted sessions. The scripted sessions are actually pretty decent. The non-scripted sessions are not very good, in my opinion, at all.
And you can tell when everyone's trying their best to deliver. And they do actually deliver. But you can also tell when maybe a retake should have been done that probably wasn't done. Like, this whole alternates thing doesn't boil down to the cast or the crew, it boils down to direction and the lack of it. And, I would like to see an alternate season 3. Not so I can watch and enjoy it, but so I can laugh at all of its technical failings. All of its
and also to
goofy
see how it
monster
concludes
design.
as well. Yeah, how do they bring the entire thing to a close?
I mean, the alternate season 2 is a lot more scripted. I think alternate season 2 is purely scripted, actually.
And you said that you prefer it to season 1, so
I do prefer it. I mean, I don't think any majority of season 2 hits any of at least some of the acting in some of these scenes, like the whole Caitlyn transformation scene, like that. I don't. There's not a lot in season 2 that hits on that level. Because Caitlyn transformation scene, honestly, in this episode was actually pretty amazing. Like, I will say, the voice direction in that, the acting, the way that scene was shot,
scenes in the
that was amazing in this thing, and it honestly tops a lot of season 2, I will say. But at the same time, I don't know. I mean, I think this show, in theory, had potential. If this show was made, this show would have been so much better if it was made in 2019 or like before Aphmau made role plays. Before Aphmau stopped making role plays, and before Aphmau became Kokomau,
before Aphmau started the SMP era, because she was making role plays before that. But yeah,
I think it would have been a lot better then, because honestly, I would like to see a genuine horror attempt in Aphmau that's not this, or at least a better version attempt at this, because I guess season 2, but like. It's like, I don't know. I think horror could work with Aphmau. It's just, it's like one of those more complicated things. And I still do want to hear why people genuinely like this. Again, I don't know. Maybe, but also, I don't know. Maybe people who like this as well don't exactly have reasons why they like it. They just like the vibes, like they just like the vibes and the creator.
Yes,
therefore,
I can't claim to be a fan of horror or analog horror, so that stuff didn't necessarily grab me specifically. But I can see why it would appeal to someone, including the creator of it.
I can say one thing: I do really appreciate the vibes, even if the vibes are messy and don't hit very well. I can appreciate the vibes.
I mean, yeah. That is true, and and also say, I wonder how, the best way to direct a role play like all this scale would work with, like, with not only having to have the voice actors come back, what order would you do things? Would you have things in post to make sure people react in the moments? How much do you tell them in advance? How much do you let them, how much is discovered by itself? especially if videos of this length. There will say like the length of the videos is another thing that they've changed for season 2. I'm aware of that.
Yeah, they
And
have.
that is most likely to its benefit, you know. Because I say this because since from our drama club experience, you know, the three of us at least attempted to keep the scenes, you know, short and sweet. We had the story beats for them. We didn't want to like overrun them too much because there gets to a certain point where you want to make sure something carries on. For the most part, give or take a couple of bits that emerge from the length of the videos, but yeah, that's why. But you know, take someone like BB for example, who was confused why we're cutting everything so short because you know she was used to the polar bear method of I guess you know making everything like extend beyond this point and not really you know not really cut as much or just you know have you know the running times take much longer anyway because people weren't speaking, except for 3 characters apparently, and they were all, and you just had to wait around for the text to appear in a lot of cases. So, you know, different. I guess that those different approaches, and I feel like again, like the method of you know short and sweet helps significantly, especially when it comes down to you know cutting down the improv if things don't actually work out. Because that's the parts that you can't retake without having to do the whole scene again. And who knows if they had the time to do that with everything else that was going on.
But the thing is, even when the story is weak, what I would have liked more is at least getting more introspective character stuff, or just more characters just like talking to each other about how they're feeling or what's going on with them, and getting more character interactions. Because
but as we saw with the Aphmau and KC scene, you know, as you mentioned before, there wasn't really a moment in the episode where they were able to do that because.
But like what sucks though is like because that's what Aphmau really excels at, just character interactions and characters just talking to each other and be interacting. That's one of the things that Aphmau really excels at. Like, if the story isn't there, at least you have the characters interacting. But like, without having that and being emphasized in any way, that also kind of hurts the show. Because I really would love, because like Aphmau again writes characters really well. One of the reasons why her movies suck, in my opinion, on the Aphmau Diaries channel, because they're focused purely on the story and not the character interactions or developing characters. Like, no, here's our story.
Like,
and they also don't get a chance to because you have to establish the new versions of the characters without as much breathing time or like as much run time to actually even to go into more detail.
Yeah,
it's the Demon Hunters problem. We mentioned before that you know it was supposed to be a series, and it shows in a number of places.
Not only that, but Aphmau's doesn't know what kind of gold mine she's sitting on. Follow me for a second. Is that Aphmau has Count of Monte Cristo'd herself.
Okay.
Her character, like, it's the fact that her characters carry a story more than the story itself.
Yeah.
And it's the fact that Aphmau keeps getting, like, more deep within the plot, and she's not allowing the characters to have as much narrative breathing room as they usually do.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean with the movies. They're standalone. They don't have the time to give them that much breathing room.
And I think
so they have to keep establishing new versions of them all the time. You know, that's why the series works so well. I mean, I feel like Aphmau does realize about the gold mine a little bit on account of bringing back the same characters, you know, over and over for the last 11 years, with certain variations, of course. There's a reason that happens, and I guess it's because, you know, they're more recognizable and there's more of like a template to go from for what they could represent rather than having to do everything from scratch. If she did that, it would probably be even more difficult.
Yeah, it just does kind of suck though, because I don't know. I mean, like Aphmau, especially Aphmau outside of like Mermaid Tales, really isn't getting to show off any of her like character writing, because Mermaid Tales, Black Lullaby, throughout its 8 episodes so far, is it 8 episodes? I feel like it has pretty solid character writing throughout it, where we get a decent amount of character introspective scenes where they talk and connect and stuff throughout. You know, episode you have like a scene or two thrown in. Yeah, there's a plot going on, but like it's also about just as much about the characters. Versus when it comes to, I feel like, the alternates, it's like no, we're focusing on the plot. Characters could talk later. And Aphmau is just losing her sight of like what she's best at, unfortunately, with the movies and the alternates and stuff. And that's what I don't like about it, because like there's so I don't know. There's so much potential in these characters.
Yeah. So maybe it's not the case that she doesn't realize the gold mine she's sitting on as much as she just forgot where she put the keys to it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just need Aphmau to like focus more on her characters. Because characters are so
and the
good.
Alternates is a difficult series to pull that off anyway because the characters keep dying, as emphasized by those gravestones in the first place, or cenotaphs, I suppose they are.
I am so surprised that they killed so many major characters off despite having a season 2. Like they killed off Zane, Kim.
I mentioned this. I mentioned this in the first episode. I think that at one point when I was in primary school, we got put into groups to create a Halloween story that featured our entire class, which only had 20 odd people. We're a very small school, so it wasn't unfeasible. Almost every single group ended up just axing off of one person after the next, assuming that the deaths alone would be the scary part of it. And I was the only person pushing for that not to be the case. Although Adi did back me up. He was in the same group as me. So
like a lot of people need to realize it's not the death that's scary. It's the lead up to the death that is the scary part. The kind of Hitchcockian suspense.
Yeah, because as humans, we're primed to sense danger. The sensing of danger is where a lot of fear comes from. So yeah, once the death happens, it's over. Yeah, I wish I could put that into words as my primary school self, but whatever. That's that ship has sailed, which is fine.
I don't
always invoke the name of Alfred Hitchcock.
Yeah, I don't think I knew who he was back then.
I don't know. The more you develop a character, if you get people attached to a character dead and they die, that's
more of like an emotional investment level, not necessarily on the fear.
Yeah.
Unless you're in Alien, for example, where it's both, because that film was about survival.
And then they all died in the third off screen except for Ripley.
Yes, which further cements the idea of the cheap death not working in a lot of these scenarios, especially in the first scene of the third movie. Yes, exactly like that. There you go.
It just sucks because I think a show like this has potential. Cut down the deaths by half and really build up each death and build up the method to each death and have them not die in a stupid way. Have them be intelligent the whole time, and I think you would.
Which, if you cut down the deaths, it means you don't have to introduce as many new characters, which means you can focus on the old characters. Yeah.
Yeah, which means you can also focus on building relationships between the characters that feel more authentic than childhood friends.
I know you.
Yeah, with a childhood friend relationship, it needs to come across in that vein. Rather than if they treat themselves like new acquaintances, which is one of the things that the Green Knight by Midori Stories does exceptionally well. I love the dynamic of the childhood friends in that one. Maybe with the exception of Sunshine, depends on the scene. Anyway, enough comparison. I think we've cemented this. We've rounded it down to Alien 3, I suppose, as far as a comparison points. I feel like that's probably the best place to conclude it right now. So please
leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters. And subscribe if you've not done so already. Please comment down below if you actually like this show. Comment what you like about it, and kind of tell us exactly what you like about the show.
Please tell us. We want to know so badly, so we can enjoy it too.
Or at least I want to see what other people see. I don't even for me at least.
People's.
I don't have to enjoy something someone else does, but at least if someone says, "Oh, I like it because of this, this, and this," it at least makes me go, "Okay, I can see where you're coming from." Versus, I don't know any rationale that I have heard no rationale for it. It's just, I like this. It's like, okay, what do you like about it?
Miraculous. Anyway, on that note, until next time, farewell.
Farewell.